Okay.
So is joining it?
Okay, it looks
Bex-
like I can hear everybody. Looks like
No, you can't.
recording's going. Looks like we're good. Okay.
Woo!
So the only person we're going to be missing at this point is Bex, right? Everybody else
Yeah.
is going to be here.
Oh, she's not
Yep.
gonna be here.
Bex will
She
be here
is.
late.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
just
yeah.
running a little late because she's
She chose work over us for some reason.
something about her work to do and Christmas and I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, apparently
I
her
know how to
job is
summon
more
her.
important.
I
Rude,
know how to
right?
summon her. Tea time. God save the queen.
Again, all those things won't work because one, she doesn't like tea, and two, the queen's dead.
Well, what about if I collect all the crumpet balls and then summon
What do
her
you
with the
What do
dragon?
you know? Titan from Megamind predicted it.
What if it's iced tea?
Little
Though?
Queen of England.
Wait, Toonie, do you like tea and crumpets, or do you like iced tea and crumpets?
Why would you have iced tea and crumpets? That's just disgusting.
Because she doesn't like tea. She says she likes iced tea or something.
Yeah, she likes iced tea. She's
But
not a
you
big
don't-
fan of crumpets.
But you don't like iced
I
tea.
like iced tea and regular tea. So
And regular tea. Okay.
yeah, I drink shitloads of tea to the
Ah,
point that I'm probably got more caffeine than blood in my veins. So.
your blood is good on
Iron
pancakes,
Jade.
or at
Because
least in a
there's more,
coffee.
well, technically, there's more caffeine in tea than there is in coffee.
Well, it depends on which tea too. I mean,
True, granted, but I mean,
Yes.
a normal British tea is like
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
like regular tea, what you'd call breakfast tea, I suppose, over in the States. But obviously, Earl Grey tea, there's hardly any caffeine in that at all. It's just dust.
Open my Word document that I was working on, just in case.
Is a turducken,
No.
a native duckin.
It's in case I get caught off guard in a roleplay situation.
With your ADHD.
Unfortunately, I only have two things so far, but
Now, have you had an Arnold Palmer toonie?
Yes, I have.
Soren, you logging in?
Trying. It keeps timing out.
Ah, weird. See, I haven't. You had this issue last time, didn't you?
Yeah, but my Nord's not on, so I don't know what the fucking problem is.
You sure it didn't turn on in the background or something?
Yeah, just checked. Now, before it would log in, and then it would show me. Well, it wouldn't show me the login screen. I would see the login screen.
Hmm.
There we go.
Okay. All right, so I'm assuming everybody's ready because it's time.
So
Yep.
yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
She
so-
says, yawning her head off.
Yeah, no kidding. So, who can recap what you
Ah.
remember from last time?
So we, in the aftermath of the battle on the ferry, we assessed the damages to the ferry, found out that it was damaged and we needed to dock for repairs. Because it was going to be quicker for us to go on foot to Quarry's Cradle, compared to the time it would take for the ferry to get fixed, we decided to leave. On our way to Quarry's Cradle, we ran into an encampment of goblins, under which was a hag. Shenanigans happened with the hag and this weird ass coffin thing. Windsor threw a goblin at the hag. And then
I melted the coffin, and then they reanimated it back to life.
yes. That came to, just kind of a head, and we ended up leaving after Amaranth and Mew got into some shenanigans with the hag.
Amaranth knew pledge allegiance to the hag.
Then when we finally made it to Corey's Cradle, there was a whole bunch of weirdness going on of people being scared of the collapse for whatever reason, which ended up in a chunk of the party being in the church talking to the priest about this collapse. We didn't really find out much, just that everybody's super superstitious and whatnot, and then everybody went to the House of Ill Repute, and Toby got carried off by Muscle Mama.
Muscle
Okay.
mama.
Oh
Good.
yeah.
That checks out. Okay, yeah, that pretty much settles it. So, as you said, currently everybody is heading to bed. It's late at night. You're all
Mhm.
getting ready to go sleep, except for Toby. Toby's getting ready to be broken like a chew toy.
Do I need to do a Constitution saving throw?
I won't make you, but I like where your head's at. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about where they're at, where they are, or what they're doing?
Nope,
No, I
know
have
that me and
a good
Petra are in
idea.
the same room,
Nope.
apparently.
Okay. Good. Okay, in that case, all right, Toby's not going to be able to walk tomorrow.
Death by
Oh,
snooze
that
snoo.
Goliath
Death by
just
snoo-snoo. Death
murdered
by
you.
snoo.
No kidding, right?
My God.
Okay. So,
So I'm gonna make a new character.
yeah.
You guys carry on.
So everybody gets a long rest except Toby, for obvious reasons, New, and Bex will not have one, and Raynor does not get one. Everybody else gets a long rest.
I hear
Why
Petra.
don't I get one?
That I will explain in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, so New, you will wake up in the morning, and you will have had a nightmare throughout the entire night about
Ooh.
your patron. That swirling dark void that you saw in the past has come back, and because you were trapped in your dream for so long, it was a much more powerful vision this time. You actually almost saw shapes in the darkness, and you could almost make out what the character or what the patron was saying to you beyond what you had heard before. The only thing that you could really tell was that your god, that your patron, not your god, your patron was amused with your path and what you're doing, and you feel like that keeping him amused is what's keeping your power going at this point. Raynor, you did not sleep well. You had a nightmare about Guthix being swallowed, and you couldn't tell what was eating him. Just black fangs were curling in around your god as dark chains were wrapping around his limbs, pulling him into the night. Bex, Amaranth, I will explain once she is here. There's no need for me to explain it now, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And then Toby does not get good rest because of that one. Toby got wrecked all night long. The people that did manage to sleep managed to do so by putting a pillow over their head so that they
Yep.
didn't hear Toby's screams anymore.
Ow, ow, ow. That's gonna be my turn.
Is this like the Peter
When do
Griffin
I
thing out
get to
on the
be the
bicycle?
man?
Ow,
Yeah.
ow, ow. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, so with that said, it is now dawn on the 9th day of Kythorn,
Mhm.
and you are welcome to decide what you plan to do next.
Uh, I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Okay, where do you plan to get breakfast?
I'm hoping that this establishment might do something, but you know.
Okay, so your intent
go
is
down.
to go find the madam and...
Yes,
Okay.
I will hobble down to the room.
Emphasis on
Very
hobble.
slowly.
It's more like a John Wayne walk.
John Wayne. And then I need to also do this real quick. Give me a second. Why is this? That's why. Okay. I need to fix these status effects real quick because... No, not that button. This button. Because you two are no longer unconscious or on the floor. So let me fix that. Okay. There. So everybody's up and moving about. So Toby heads downstairs to find the madam. What does
Yes.
everyone else do?
Miyu's gonna wake up, be confused as hell, like where the fuck she is, because last she knew she was on the
On the boat,
ferry.
yeah.
And immediately like roll out of bed and go stealth mode as she tries to assess her surroundings.
Windsor wakes up, yawns loudly, stomps out of his room into the room that New is, and looks at her, wondering why she's crouched by the bed. Like, okay, time to go. Let's get up. He leaves 10 gold coin for the residents. And then he walks across the street to the general store to see if there's anything to eat.
Miyu quickly follows, being like, "What the hell is going on? Where are we?"
Oh, I also need to turn this on for Acorn so she can watch.
Or Warrior's Cradle. Exposition
There
dump.
we go.
You met a hag. She stole your day, and 2 others. So
It was
go to
one
that.
other,
One
but
other.
Yeah, it's
One
one.
other.
other.
Okay. And then what is Raynor and Petra doing?
Well, I wake up
That's
obviously from my nightmare, and I'm holding my
Hold
head,
on.
shaking my head a bit to get over, the nightmare.
Yep. And then everybody who did not fall asleep, you need to increase your exhaustion counter by 1. So that is Raynor, New, Toby, and Amaranth will have an exhaustion.
Where's that?
It's so on the very first page of your character sheet, on the far right, you see that there's the 3 resources, and then below that is death saves, and then exhaustion. So you just click in the little text box there.
Oh, death saves and then exhaustion. Okay,
Yes,
and increase
and
by
you just
what?
set that to 1. You just
Okay.
increase it by 1.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So,
Um,
go ahead.
I also like to take the time to look for like an armory, like a place that sells like weapons and armor and stuff like that.
Okay. So you want to look for an armory while Toby's looking for breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's
Present.
Petra doing?
Petra is hungry, obviously. So she is also looking for food.
Okay. So you're
And
heading
that-
down to check the same building, or are you planning to look outside of the building?
Checking the same building.
Okay. So you go downstairs, looking around for the madam. You and Toby run into each other in the hallway as you're both searching for food. And you eventually do find the madam. Once again, she's in the very front of the House of Fun Times. And she sees the way that Toby's walking, and you can see on the inside she is absolutely laughing hysterically. But being a very poised woman, you can also tell that she's very much in control of herself and not letting it be quite as obvious that she's absolutely laughing at him. And as you approach, she kind of looks between the two of you and just waits to see what you have to say.
Morning, madam. Morning.
Okay.
quickly.
She finally does actually chuckle a little bit, and she goes, "Well, good morning. How can I help you?"
Do you have any breakfast?
And she kind of pulls up her hand and waves one of the girls over, not the Goliath. Waves one of the other girls over, and she whispers something to them, and then she turns back to you guys and just says, "Follow her." And as she says that, the woman that she brought over, nothing too special about her. She doesn't even look like she's one of the company women. She looks more like a maid or a servant. She just turns around quietly and just walks off, takes you down a hallway. About 4 or 5 doors down, she pulls you into a room onto the right, and you can see that it's a full buffet style breakfast, where they've just got several different foods laid out, multiple different, not necessarily bins, but like the metal, I guess, pans of things like cooked eggs and meats and a loaf of bread off to the side, where you're able to just kind of help yourself as an included service from your night stay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Hey then, Petra's gonna gorge herself on as much food as she
Petra
possibly
now
can.
proceeds to take the House of Ill Repute out of business because
Yep.
she eats all their fucking food.
they're
Financially
usually
recover from this.
hospitable. They're going to, they might revise some of their rules about free food, but we'll see. And then New and Windsor, I don't remember what you're doing, and then
Windsor
General store.
And then-
went across to the general store to try and find food. New
That's right.
followed.
That's right. Okay, so
And
you two went to the general store.
Windsor expedition dumped to Mew.
Yes. Okay. And then Raynor went to look for weapons. Okay. Where is Raynor going to look for weapons?
I would think like the blacksmith or something like that.
Okay.
Like-
So there is a blacksmith that you guys saw entering town. It was right here. Did you see where I
Okay.
pinged?
Hmm.
So there was a blacksmith there that you passed as you were walking into town. So that's where you're going?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get down there, and there's a rather gruff man just banging away on a really bent pickaxe. Clearly, he's working on a repair as you walk up, and it just clang, clang. Kind of looks up from what he's doing, sees you, and kind of gives a and goes back to just hammering away, waiting to see what you want, but also focused on his craft.
Okay, so I say, greetings. I'm looking for new armaments and some new armor.
And he kind of takes his hammer and he slips it down into a little holster he's got on the side there with the head poking up. And it's a rather big hammer, so it's kind of sagging down the one side of his pants. Not obscenely, but like you can definitely see it's a weighty hammer. And he sets the pickaxe aside and goes, "Well, we got there's swords and stuff right there on the wall." And he kind of just gestures to this wall next to him, and you see just a variety of different swords, a couple maces on the wall. None of them seem to be particularly exquisite in any way.
Mhm.
They're all pretty standard armaments that you would expect from like a town guard or so.
Okay, and what about like armor?
The armor is next to the weapons and everything. You see it just kind of hanging on racks there as well.
Okay, and would I have to like do like a what is it called? A check to see
No,
if
you just
they're
gotta
any
kind
good?
of tell me what you're looking for.
Hmm.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
looking
God, you're buying
for,
armor off the rack? Oh gosh.
I'm looking for like a better mace and a better armor.
Okay, so let me check your inventory. You have just a standard mace? Yeah, so you look around, it's all pretty much about as high quality as what you've got. You don't
Okay.
really see anything that stands out to you as better than what you've already got. This is just a small town blacksmith. He doesn't have any sort of enchanted weapons or really fine maces or anything like that.
And the chainmail or anything like that?
It's all pretty much the same quality as what you've got now.
Yeah, so all the shields, everything is just the same.
Yep.
Okay, well in that case I just say okay, thank you for your time, and I walk off.
And he just goes, "Yep," and picks up the pickaxe, pulls out his hammer, and just starts clanging away on it again. You see him shove it into the point into the forge there for a minute to let it heat up as you walk away. Now Raynor went to the general store to look for food,
Windsor.
right?
Windsor.
No,
Windsor. Damn it! I keep getting you two confused, and I don't know why. Windsor
okay, I
and
do it
New
too.
went to the general store to look for food, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you both walk in and you see the store owner there, and he immediately jumps back. He recognizes you guys from the church from yesterday, and he's like, what do you want? I ain't got no much.
Neither of
That-
us were in the church yesterday.
You're right. Okay, so he doesn't recognize you. My bad. Let's roll that back. I thought you guys went into the church at the end,
Nope.
but I was thinking of somebody else probably.
Yeah.
That was Amaranth.
That was Amaranth, you're right. Okay, my bad. So you walk in, and he doesn't recognize you, unlike what I said. Roll that back. But you walk in, and he's a kind of shifty fellow. Like he's his hands are constantly like playing with his fingernails, and he kind of rocks back and forth. He'll look up at you and then back down at his table, and he kind of just slowly kind of paces back and forth behind his countertop, not really making eye contact, but also not letting you out of his eyesight.
Alrighty then. Go up to the store clerk and say, we're looking for something to eat. Maybe biscuits and some jerky, some hard biscuits, anything like that.
And
Rations.
he kind of fiddles with his fingers a little bit like harder. It almost looks like he's trying to rub his nail off of his finger with how hard he's rubbing it. And he goes, "Well, I don't know about none of that. There's a little one ate a whole bunch of food, but welcome to help yourselves. What you got? I mean, you grab what you want, you bring it here. I'll help you bring you up, but it's over there." And he points you to this half destroyed crate of what used to be all good food and is now relatively still fine to eat. But there's almost no biscuit that hasn't been ripped in half at this point. And almost every piece of meat has a bite out of it.
I think we found Petra. Just gather up Petra tidbits and bring them to the store enough to satiate.
What about torches?
Okay.
Does this place have torches?
The place would have torches, yeah. Are you asking in character?
Yes.
He looks up from his thumb and kind of makes eye contact with you and immediately looks back down. And then he just like points over to the corner, doesn't even say anything to New specifically, almost seems scared of New, but just points to a corner where there's like a barrel and you see several pieces of like wood sticking out, and then there's what appears to be oil wrap, like oiled linen wraps, wadded up in kind of a bucket next to that for assembling torches. And he just kind of goes back to rubbing his thumb and almost looks like he scoots back a little bit from you as well.
New's gonna address the storekeep and be like, "Are you okay? You're
And
acting really strange."
he looks up as if to look at New, but you can clearly see he's looking off by about 45 degrees in their general direction, but not making eye contact. And he goes, "Yeah, it's fine. Just get what you need and get out, please. I don't want no trouble. I don't know what you want, but just whatever you need, just get it and get out."
Okay. You'll go grab and assemble 2 torches and bring
Okay.
them back up.
Okay, so you're going to buy 2 torches?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you were grabbing how much food, Windsor?
No, just as much enough for a day's meal for both of us.
Okay. So the 2 torches are going to be a single gold piece, and then the food will be 2 gold pieces. So go ahead and remove those from your sheets.
Yep.
Okay. And now everybody's eaten, everybody's done their very early basic morning stuff. What
I will
else
need
would
to
you guys like to
do-
do?
I will need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, you
'cause
will.
She did as much as she could.
She
So,
farted.
Now, Do you have to
Oh.
add the
Oh!
Oh shit.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was close to bad.
That was very close.
Do
That
you
was
have to
very
add
close
those
to bad.
torches to my inventory, or
Yeah, I can add them to your inventory. Give me just a moment here.
Oh my god.
Petra almost finally got it. Almost. It was so close.
Oh
Okay.
wait, I can't even roll in that one because my fucking halfling. Oh shit, fucking
Yep.
Christ.
But that's only if you have lucky points. If you run out of lucky points and roll a nat one, you're
Oh,
out of
right.
luck.
Wait, where is it?
Let's see. It should automatically have the lucky point assigned for you. Okay, so now New has 2 torches. Okay. And then I'm assuming Windsar's eating the food between the two of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I won't bother adding anything to your inventory for that. Okay. So now everybody is scattered about the town, but everybody's eaten and done what they need to do this morning. So what would you guys like to do next?
I think if I remember correctly, Toby was talking about like possibly checking out the holes, the quarry.
Yeah, checking out the quarry so we can possibly assess what was going on. Because that's why we was sent here in the first place, wasn't it?
Petra has
Yeah.
absolutely no clue what's going on or
I
why
think he
anything.
said last night that something about a reward of finding the people or their stuff or whatever.
Yeah, he said the people might give us some money back.
Yeah.
Possibly. It's not a guarantee.
Petra doesn't know what's going on. She kind of went ballistic when she went to rob the general store of their food.
That is true.
So she does not know anything, and also because she was unconscious. All she knows is that she was eating, and then all of a sudden she was in this place and Toby was being carried away. That's the only information she has.
I would say that we should just rally up and do what Toby was wanting to do, to check out the quarry.
Is that what you guys are deciding to do?
But now that Petra is finished eating and she's nice and full, Petra will go off to find Raynor.
Okay. Let me. First let me pass the time for everything that you guys just did. So let me go move that forward an hour. Okay. So now let's say I want to see how long that's gonna take. So if you both could give me just a perception check. Just to
Oh,
see if you can
okay.
figure out where the two of you went.
Okay.
Because Raynor's probably heading back. And Petra was unconscious when she was carried there. Yeah, okay, so you both run into each other almost immediately on the street. Petra walked straight towards the blacksmith. Raynor was walking straight back from the blacksmith. Almost immediately ran into each other.
And that's when Petra climbs up onto his shoulders.
As usual.
Yep.
Okay, so what now?
I say we inspect the quarry like Toby was saying.
Okay.
We gather together and do that. Is anybody in objections or?
I mean, that was the
What-
reason we got
what-
sent here in the first place, wasn't it?
What do you
Yeah.
mean the quarry?
Help them out.
Petra is looking at Raynor confused, and she's like, "What about the quarry? What is a quarry? What are we doing?"
Can I eat it? Does it taste good?
These are-
A lot of things sunk into a hole. There might be things to find for people.
Okay. So, how do you plan to get into the tunnels?
I would guess we
Oh.
need some rope.
a shovel? Just start digging straight
Is there,
down.
like a hole or?
Have you not
or-
played Minecraft? You never dig straight down.
obviously. So there was a way to get down into the quarry from what I saw last time when I went over to where the warehouses were. So, yeah, it's just kind of lead down this way.
Yes.
So I think if we head down that way, then we might find the entrance to the quarry, which will be a bit safer than just trying to rope down a hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so your
Or
plan
like-
is to go down into the quarry itself?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody agree to that plan? Any objections?
Sounds good.
Okay.
That's good.
Petra
That
does,
torches
Raynor
now,
does.
so I'm good.
All right. So you head down towards the edge of the quarry, and you see that there's a long, winding spiral of a path that goes all the way down to the bottom where they're clearly still working on digging out more stone. And it's a fairly wide path, easy to traverse, but it is going to take you a while. So it takes about 2 hours to fully descend into the quarry. You have to work your way around several fallen rocks and things because the path hasn't been cleared for that day yet. But you finally get to the bottom, and what do you do at the bottom of the quarry?
I look around for someone who's in charge. If there's people down here, you said there was people down here.
There have not been people down there yet today. They
Oh, okay.
they are clearing the path behind you guys as they're working their way down because they have to clear the path of fallen rocks, every day or so.
So there's not like a quarry master down here then.
And the quarry master was up above the place.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You
Well,
guys went
okay.
down.
So that's fine. That's fine. I didn't know if we passed the quarry master on the way because he might have stopped us going. Where the fuck are you guys going?
No, the quarry master's aware that you guys have spoken to the preacher,
Oh,
and
okay,
that
fair enough.
he told you
Yeah.
guys to investigate. So
Cool.
he kind of just saw you guys and just
And
went back to what he was doing. He's like, they're gonna die too, and goes back to what he's doing, kind of thing.
Or looking for an. I would say we'd look for an entrance.
Okay.
If I'm-
Give me an. Oh, did you fix your stats?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Not survival.
No, investigation.
That's fine. Not a problem. Doesn't matter really. Too much. Features, notes, abilities, right?
And if anybody else wants to look around, you're welcome to also investigate.
Let's go.
Petra.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
I just landed on 19. Went, nah. fuck
Toby
it,
gets
I'm-
down there and he's like, "That's a lot of rocks."
Toby forgot to take his
Yeah.
torch out and can't see shit.
All right, so we have.
Mm.
Apparently I did too.
I'll
Fucking
try
hell.
as well.
Okay.
That's good. We're getting this out of our system.
Petra,
So,
Petra's,
perception check?
Petra's looking around at the rest of the group.
In
and just
investigation.
Oh, investigation. Okay.
and just kind of looks around the quarry.
Yay! Somebody.
Not necessarily knowing what she's looking for, but she's looking for something. She's looking for what the group is looking for. And
Which
just
is
waiting
entrance.
for confirmation.
Okay.
We're looking for the entrance to the mines.
So are you gonna roll as well, Petra?
Yes.
Okay.
I presume
Oh,
Amarith
here
would
we
look
go.
as well.
Yeah. It.
Being naturally curious.
Yeah. But it's okay. I was gonna roll her if everybody failed, just in case. But Raynor and Petra right next to him
Yeah.
are both
Oh,
looking
he's
around on one side, and he kind of knocks on a rock here and there and kicks stuff around, and as he notices that there's kind of like an extra dark shadow behind this rather large rock, and he gives it a hard shove, and it kind of falls over to the side, and you guys see this arching tunnel that instead of going straight down goes at a downward angle, something that you could actually walk down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petra looks over at the rest of the group and shouts, "Hey guys, we found something."
Cool. I'll head over.
Is it non-food related?
Shut up!
You're looking a little
We're not
bloated
sure
there,
yet.
Petra. Okay. Yeah. Head all over there with the group.
Okay. And I'm assuming that you all just head inside. Are you turning on your torches? What's your marching order, etc.?
Well, I'll be putting light on.
Okay.
I'll say I'm
as a
definitely
cantrip.
grabbing my
I always
torch.
turn my if I'm going anywhere dark, the first thing I do is I just nodle one of the like little globes on my head. Bit,
Petra walks.
Okay.
Light will just appear.
Petra walks ahead of Randorn.
Okay.
I
Uh,
can be. I don't mind being up front with Windsor. I
Okay.
presume me and Windsor are kind of like front runners.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
order that you guys are on the title screen down there, is that a good order?
That looks good to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
With you.
Okay.
No,
and-
we're gonna put Amaranth in the front. Way in the front.
Meat shields.
Okay. Now let's
Oh,
see.
What?
Your DM has requested a dice roll. Okay.
Oh, that's better. I didn't roll a fucking 1.
Hey, I'm consistent. I rolled another
17.
3. Oh, it's 10 now, and Petra knocked you to 10.
Okay, so you guys are descending down this dark alley or this dark tunnel of yours, right?
Mhm.
And
disrepair.
as you're going, you realize there are a lot of scratch marks and traces of what looks like wild animals having gone down into those tunnels.
Mhm.
So you're obviously careful to see what you find. And then you get down there, and the cave actually opens into a subterranean room that looks like it was intentionally carved out, but not cleanly. It doesn't look like it was a handcrafted room. It looks like it was almost gouged out of the walls there. It's irregular in shape, and the floor is almost completely flat. Like almost perfectly flat, but everything else looks like it was just ripped out of the walls almost. And it says there's just nothing in this room except for a 20-foot wide platform with random different runes written all around it.
Nice. Can I read the runes?
They don't appear to be any language. They just seem to be weird shapes.
Fair enough.
And at the other end of the room, you see the tunnel continues on past that as well.
I wonder if we would have checked for traps.
Is there anything of note with these runes? Are they just normal ass runes? Are they glowing anything?
They appear to just be carved by the same primitive tools that carved out the room.
Mm,
I'll do.
can I make like an Arcana check or something against them? See if I recognize them.
Absolutely.
Well, 18 with bonuses.
You look at them and you have no idea what these are. They're not magical runes that you're aware of. With all of your time spent studying and paying attention in class, they don't seem to make any coherence. It almost seems like a child made these.
And you said they're in like a circle or some shit?
Yep.
All right, we
There's
throw
just like
Amaranth in.
There's just like a 20-foot circle on the floor where these things are carved.
We throw Amaranth in.
Would you guys like me to run an investigation from Amaranth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
By the
will
way,
have.
she's on the way back, so she'll be back
Okay.
soon.
Well, tell her I'm running an investigation for her. Because the team needs it.
Team needs it. Oh, she's shit.
But it's an investigation, not an arcana. So, Amaranth looks around and notices that there is a stick off to the side. And it was clearly used to carve those weird runes, which turn out to be children's drawings on the ground. Apparently some kid had found the cave and gone in and fucked with the floor.
Okay, we do a DNA test on the stick to find out who the kid. No.
Find out who the kid is and we fuck him up. No.
Yeah.
Okay, we throw Amaranth in.
Yeah, so we'll probably move on with caution towards the entranceway into the mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're moving straight forward?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go past the room kind of laughing about, the kids having made doodles in the dirt. And you get to a point where there's a hole that goes almost directly straight up, and you can, at the very, very far end, see a little bit of light. This is clearly one of the holes that had gone all the way up to the village.
Does it look like it's just like turned out of the dirt just by itself, like fallen through, or is it like it's been manufactured?
It doesn't look manufactured, so to speak, but it does look like it was made by something.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like any sort of tools had created this.
Yeah.
If you want to do an investigation check, I can give you more info, and I'll run one from Bex as well, because we know she would check it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll run one from her as well.
Well, I just don't bother, apparently.
Okay, 16. Yeah, so Amaranth is able to look around, and you guys are able to find that there are a lot of claw marks, but there's no tooling marks on this hole above you. And the tunnel does continue on forward.
Interesting.
So I guess we keep on going.
All right, we have rabid mutants, squirrels on our hands. Let's
Right, Chud.
fucking go.
As long as they're not teenage and mutant, it's all right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirrels.
Yep.
Ninja Power.
So I guess we keep on following the
path down.
the path. Yeah.
Can I
That
do a
was my
survival
next
check
one.
to see
Oh,
what
help.
type of creatures have been coming down here?
Absolutely.
Thank you. See what sort of, any sort of tracks and things like that. Oh, apparently, I just cannot roll
Yes.
today.
Yes, creatures have been coming down here. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you look at the claw
Definitely.
marks. They're definitely not a squirrel's claw marks.
Oh, that's good.
So no crazy squirrels down there. But you are able to tell that whatever made these claw marks probably spends most of its time underground. It's most likely an underground creature, not an above ground creature.
Cool. I'll keep an eye out, and it will probably see us before we see it.
Now, is there just the one path forward, or like
Currently, there is one path forward.
Okay, everybody go stealth.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Sure.
boy.
Especially the ones in plate and chain.
Yeah. I'm in scale now. Just saying. I mean, I've been rolling shit as it is. You want me to roll with disadvantage? You kidding?
Or get them out of your system now.
Yeah, apparently so. No, I'll just
Onward and downward.
onwards and
Wait,
downwards.
okay. So wait. Before we go any further, now the wolves were supposed to be around this area, and they got run out by hill giants.
No,
No, the wolves.
the
were,
hill giants got run out from
of
the
here,
hills from near where the goblins were.
Okay.
The giant fire was originally a giant's fire. The big bonfire in the center was where the hill giants were living, up in that area. They got run out, and so they went down the mountain, and they ran the wolves out of the forest. So you're following the chain reaction back.
Right. And green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Okay, good go.
Okay, so who are we trying to find here exactly?
The people that are scary enough to chase off hill giants. So hey, let's keep going.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
Ancient-
dark at all.
hidden society that is destroying the world.
Cool.
And it's gnomes. Okay.
Do they want underpants?
No,
might.
it's strictly against their religion.
Oh, okay.
No,
They
yes,
only
yeah.
wear underpants on the outside, obviously.
They need
Well,
socks.
as long as they don't need the underpant gnomes, because First,
All right, so are you
yeah.
guys continuing forward, or
Yes.
Yes.
okay?
Petra's
So
kind of,
go ahead.
as they're walking, Petra's kind of looking at the scratch marks. Curiously, she's not really trying to find out anything. She's just kind of like, huh.
She's just imagining the food at the other end of the tunnel now.
Well, hopefully it's not lizard folk. Those have to be destroyed on site.
Petra just be like, I wonder if what made these scratch marks is tasty.
Pretty much. She's like,
Eat
huh,
anything that
food
smells like
made
this."
these. But yeah, so
Okay.
you guys continue on. And you're now about an hour into the tunnel, and it comes to a fork. There's a branch that goes left
the
and a
fork?
branch that goes right.
Is there food on the fork? Sorry, I'm
Not
channeling
yet.
my inner Petra.
Petra hasn't stabbed anything yet.
Oh, that's right.
There's a fork, there's a spoon, there's a knife. Oh, damn it, there's no salad fork.
The left.
Who the hell put this place setting down? Okay, we either split up or we all go as one.
I think it's better if we all go as one because I mean we're not exactly well equipped to deal with stuff in a smaller groups.
Left or right? Bleep.
Well, it's a maze, so we always stick to the right, isn't it? Or is it
It's
left?
always-
Well, the
left.
law of the labyrinth is you put your hand on a wall and you just never take it off that wall.
So we're going
Right.
left then.
Right,
going
but
left?
it'd normally be the left hand because that's your shield hand, so you'd always have your sword access this one.
Yeah. So
Yep.
left hand. We're going left.
Okay,
Left.
so everybody's going left then? All right,
Yeah,
I'll take that as
left
yes.
to the left.
Okay, so everybody goes directly left down the dark tunnel. It doesn't seem to be getting any wider or any narrower for that matter. But you only make it about another, I would say, 70 feet or so, and you come to another fork. The road goes, or the tunnel goes directly ahead of you, but there's also a branch that now shoots off directly to the right, almost perpendicular to your current pathway.
Well, we keep going straight then.
Okay,
Which is technically left.
okay. So you all
Screwed.
you all go forward, and it goes into another large open room. Let me see here. What does everybody roll? Okay.
Get out of my
I-
system.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that rolled decently.
We're toothy twins.
This the thing is though, it's not the role of this doesn't really matter. That just goes on.
Yeah,
to
this
what-
isn't a how high roll.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so you get in there and it's just another large open room, but this one has been untouched by children at least. There doesn't seem to be anything of particular
Okay.
note in this room though.
Okay.
Or at least
You
there's
throw
nothing
amaranth
immediately
into it.
apparent, I should say. I shouldn't say there's nothing of interest. I should say there's nothing immediately obvious of interest.
We throw amaranth into it.
You throw amaranth into it?
I mean, if there's nothing there, then we can always track back and go right.
Okay. Is that what
Is
you guys
there
doing?
any other paths leading out of this room, or is it a dead end?
It is a dead end.
I want to take a quick look around.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Anything of note, like, I don't know, weird markings, strangely disturbed rocks, something, anything that
well-
would indicate something's
well,
been
hold
going
on,
on in this
hold
room.
on. If you're checking for strange markings and things like magical markings, that's going to be Arcana. If you're looking for strange like reasons for the rock to be messed with or things like that, that's going to be an investigation. So what are you looking for specifically? Like tell me what you're doing to look and I will tell you what to roll.
Well, at this point, I'm not convinced it's anything magical going on in the room, so I'm just kind of taking a quick look around to see if, I don't know, there's
I
something
need an investigation check at disadvantage.
at disadvantage. Hank.
Yeah, at disadvantage.
For the love of Christ, roll better than a 2. 5 is technically better.
Yeah. You have
I
disadvantage because
meant,
you have
though.
1 level of exhaustion,
Mhm.
which I should add to Amaranth before I forget. Speaking
Welcome
of,
back.
there is Amaranth.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so we tell the demon they can go ahead and have Amaranth. We don't need her anymore, and finish the pact.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, honey. There was a demon, and we all voted for you to be given to the demon.
In exchange for all-consuming power, yeah.
He's pretty much yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope it's worth it because I ain't fucking doing shit.
No, you aren't doing shit. That's the point.
Shut up.
Okay. So, who wants to recap for Bex real quick?
So basically, we all woke up in the morning. I rolled a 1 on Constitution, so I've now got a level of exhaustion. A couple of the others got a level of exhaustion. You need to be
Pervert.
explained why you had a nightmare or something. You had a vision and you have exhaustion because you didn't sleep very well. But we didn't know that yet. The file's going to tell you. And we basically all went down into the quarry, and we came across some childlike runes that was literally written by a kid. And then we've gone left, and then we found another room which we're about to investigate. And I think that's pretty much it
Okay.
for the short term. So
Now,
you
the
just got- you
reason
just got-
why Bex did not manage to sleep last night is because Bex also did have a nightmare.
Okay.
This nightmare was about the lich that she saw in the smoke on the previous day. In this nightmare, Amaranth is clutching her book and running for her life as this lich's hand is chasing her, and she runs through buildings and forest and everything. This hand just breaks through it, almost like it's a non-barrier. Trees go flying in every direction. Buildings are crumbling around it as it chases her relentlessly through the night in the nightmare.
Yay.
So that's why Bex was unable to sleep.
Yay me.
But now that you're all caught up, so like I said, nothing too interesting in the room so far. With your particular role, New, you do not find anything in this room that's beyond, yep, it looks like it's just a randomly carved out room.
All right, we sacrificed it. Amaranth to the demon. Let's turn around and go down the other path.
No sacrificing.
So I guess we go back the way we came and instead go right.
I could do an investigation check if we want to.
Okay, I'll describe the room so you understand what you're investigating. They
Yes.
got to the end of a tunnel, and there is a large domed room where the floor is almost perfectly flat, and the walls look like they've been chiseled away, but very primitively. These don't look like what you would expect like miners to do. This looks more like an animal has clawed open a room.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I could do an investigation.
Okay, what are you looking for?
The claw marks really to see what if we can see like where they came from, what they
Okay.
look like.
All right, you're gonna roll investigation, normal, not at advantage because of your
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Okay. Oh, I'm just a normie.
Oof.
Yeah. So you look at them. They're just claw marks and dirt. You don't really see anything of significance there.
Cool.
I'll forget to roll my checks at disadvantage now because I forgot that one level of exhaustion as well. So I will do that next time.
Okay.
All right, so let's turn around, go back down the path,
All
and
right. So you turn
to
around.
the left.
You walk down the pathway, and you get to the part where the tunnel heads back the way you came, and there's a branch that goes left.
Yeah, perpendicular.
Left.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that one.
everybody goes left.
Yep.
Okay. So you are now about 2 hours into exploring under this tunnel,
Mhm.
and you get to another room under the ground here.
I'm consistent. All three of these have been 17s.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Yep, so you get into the room, and at first glance, it appears to be pretty much the same as the last room. It was clawed out. It's slightly smaller, but other than that, nothing really stands out so far.
Is this a dead end too?
It is not a dead end. There is so it does not go straight forward, but to the right, there is another path leading out of the room.
Should we head out that way, do you reckon? Or do you
I would
want
say
to look
check
around
out
this
the
room a little
place.
bit? I'll check out the room a little bit. So again, I'll check the claw marks out, see if I can notice anything with them, if that's all right.
You're checking out the claw marks, you said?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an investigation at disadvantage.
Not a survival disadvantage.
You're looking at the claw marks?
Yeah, because that's what I mean, like tracking, basically.
Yeah, you can do survival. That would be at regular though, not at disadvantage, right? No, you don't have
everything-
advantage. You have never mind. Yeah, at disadvantage. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm at disadvantage for everything.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close to another one.
Okay. So you're looking at these marks, and the only thing you notice of note is that they are almost an odd pattern. The number of scratches and the directions that they scratch, this isn't what you would expect from a creature that has 2 or 4 legs.
Oh, interesting. I might be looking at some sort of mutation, I think.
Giant worm.
Possibly, or maybe some mutated
So usually have claws.
creature.
Giant centipede,
Well, it could be. You never
honey
know.
badger.
Could be bite marks, maybe.
A mole.
Anyway, I bet we best carry on, I dare say.
Yep. So we follow the path in that room.
Yeah. to the woods
Before
to the
you
right.
do that,
Okay. Perception check.
I almost rolled an 18. Motherfucking 2.
okay, let's see here. Yeah, so Toby and Amaranth, while checking out this room, you happen to look up at the ceiling, and you see a bunch of creatures clinging to the ceiling. They're small, really small.
Oh.
They're hard to make out in the low light, but it's clear that your torches are upsetting them. They appear to be asleep right now, but they appear to be waking up from the torches and the smoke going upwards.
Okay. Let's put out the torches quickly.
Is my light seem to be disrupting them or not really?
Your light does not appear to disrupt them.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll leave my light on then. So at least
Yeah.
the normals can see.
I'll just say, look, guys, look up. If you can put off your torches, I think that would be great because it looks like they're waking up.
I'm looking at the roof. How many roughly could I see?
There's at least 15 of them.
Yeah, best not piss them off.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Eldritch Blast.
they're
No, I'm
very
kidding.
small. So it's hard to get an exact number on them, and they're hard to see at that distance because of how high up they are. But they're definitely small, and they definitely prefer the dark, and they definitely do not like the smoke that is rising up.
Could I possibly do a survival check to work out what type of creatures they are?
You absolutely can.
At disadvantage, obviously, because
Yes.
you get exhausted.
Lucky.
Okay. Yeah, you recognize them. They are little bloodsuckers known as sturges.
Oh.
I take it you know what a sturge is.
No. Well, my
No.
character possibly would. Actually,
Your
yes.
character does, yes. I heard you groan, and I thought you
I mean,
might
that's-
actually know. So
Unfortunately, I actually do know what they are, but I've read the monster manual through several times.
yeah,
so,
okay.
what
So
most
then
creatures are.
you know. If you would like to explain to everybody what Toby sees.
Yeah. Blood-sucking creatures. I'm literally saying that with enough venom in my voice. Try not to disturb them, because if they attack us, they are going to try and latch onto you and literally suck the blood out of you.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are
Uh,
basically really big mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Really meaty
nasty.
looking mosquitoes, though.
Yeah.
Think of
yeah.
a bat with a long noodle nose that just
Yeah.
wants to suck your blood.
Pretty much, yeah.
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 Eldritch Blast. No.
No.
All right, roll initiative.
Kidding.
Comedy retract.
Fireball, motherfuckers!
It's wizard time, motherfuckers.
Petra's just
Fireball.
kind of slowly backing away towards the next tunnel leading away from the room off to the right from where we came.
Okay.
Yeah, those
While
things
she's
would be
looking
too-
up at the things, she is not very fond of what they look like and how many there are.
I'm telling Petra they wouldn't taste very nice. Just
They
saying.
taste like old blood. You wouldn't like them.
Yeah. Unless you happen to be a vampire. They
And
taste
Petra's
like
sitting there like, I've never eaten old blood. What if it's good?
It tastes like copper.
There you go. They taste like copper. Yeah.
I mean, Petra ate a fucking squid. Raw.
Yeah, but at least squid has flavour.
And it's
Yeah.
a squid. It's not just blood.
Yeah. So, is everybody moving on, or are you staying in the room? What's going on?
For all you know,
No,
that squid
we'll
had
move on.
rabies.
Yeah.
Petra is backing out of the room while looking upward. She's not like how many there are. It's kind of making her nervous.
Are you coming with us, continuing through to the next room? Or are
Yes.
you going to back out? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
back. Like I said, I was backing away towards the tunnel to the right from where we came.
So yeah, we're going to carry on through.
Okay.
I mean, I am anyway. I hope everyone else
Yeah,
is going to follow
same,
me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you slowly and carefully exit the room,
Mhm.
and you head down the only remaining tunnel, and you get to another room. And
Looking at the ceiling.
Immediately looked at the ceiling.
okay, so you immediately look at the ceiling, but there's really no need to do that, because you're going to be rolling initiative. So,
Yeah.
hold on.
Rip.
Let
We
me
get attacked by a ceiling.
Damn it!
hold on. Let me preload the scene for you.
Yeah, cool. Get to the. I'll put the initiative tracker back up again now.
Yep, you are going to need your initiative tracker because you are going to be fighting in just a second. Hold on. Because as you step into this room, you are immediately confronted by. Hold on, activate the scene. You are immediately confronted by 4 Gricks.
Ah,
The
Great,
hell is a
great.
Grick?
Right?
It is a graboid from Tremors, essentially.
yeah, basically, yeah.
And the Gricks will be going at 19. So, let's roll a bit for these.
Toby's really feeling
Oh
the
my
effects of
gosh.
that one of that
There
night.
we go. Okay, so you step into this room, and as you do so, 4 Gricks are surprised by your guys' appearance. They did not expect you to be there. So you come around this corner, and you just see these 4 worm-like creatures with big, long, almost tentacle, claw, mandible mouths just gnawing at the rock and digging around and getting comfortable, so to speak, as you come up on them. Now, you guys get a surprise round because they did not know you were coming. So we're going to start off with Raynor. What are you going to do with the Gricks?
Okay, let's see
So,
here.
just
I'm
long
just
resting,
reading
so I
up
like to
on
do
the
that.
bless. I'm gonna use bless was up to 3 creatures.
Yes.
So I want to bless Petra, Windsar, and Amaranth.
Okay. So you're blessing Petra, Windsar, and Amaranth?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go.
So I'm gonna do that. And
Petra
then
draws her
that's-
battle
let's see.
axe.
Which
which is
one's
equipped.
bless? I know one of these is.
It's you bless up to 3 creatures.
Yeah, I'm just
whenever
looking
you
for the
make an attack
icon that's
roll-
bless. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. I took away the thing already for it.
You're fine. Okay, so you're gonna use bless.
Yep.
Okay, so
Do I
you
have to
use.
roll, or...
Do what? No, that doesn't take a roll.
Okay.
Bless doesn't take a roll.
Okay.
So let me bless these 3. Now that I found the icon for it. Boom. Okay. So the three of you are blessed. And is there anything else you want to try to do with your turn?
Let's see. That was one action.
Yes.
So I can't really attack, so I'm just gonna leave it at
Okay.
that.
In that case, we are on to the next turn. New. What is
What is-
New going to do?
How is my line of sight on these monsters? I assume it's blocked off by the rest of the party.
It is blocked off by the rest of the party.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
You can move into the room, as you can see there. You can move into the room. But if you do so, it will be at double movement because you are moving across the space as another token of the same size. So, for example, if you move 5 feet, it costs 10 of your movement.
Just cold breath the whole. No, kidding.
Fireball.
I guess I'm gonna just take 2 steps this way, which should
Okay.
be plenty for me to
That
at least be
is
able
15 movement.
to target the black one there.
Yes, you can target the black one from there.
And I'm in the wrong tab of my thing. Bonus action hex.
Okay.
a little thing.
And you're hexing this black one in front of you?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let me put hex on this. I don't. If I remember correctly, there wasn't an actual hex one, was there?
We didn't have a hex thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for hex, I will just put. Sure. This works. That'll work. Okay. So hex is now on that one. What ability are you hexing?
I'm gonna go with strength.
Okay. So you hexed that one strength. Anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll your Eldritch Blast.
Click the thing. Attack roll.
And because you are in melee range, I believe it's disadvantage.
Is it?
It should be because it's ranged and you're at. Yeah, because it's ranged and you're at melee, so it's at disadvantage.
Does that work with spells or I thought that was
Yes.
only weapons, but okay.
Well, it doesn't
That's
matter. You
good.
hit. You hit either way.
Fucking let's go.
You hit either way. Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. So you hit it with 11 force damage, and if I remember correctly, the way
Plus
that you do it.
1d6 off a curse.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, the way that you do it is you pull up your hand and you swirl like purple smoke in front of your hand, right?
Yeah,
what
purple
you said?
energies.
Yeah, so you pull up your hand,
Blow.
a big ball of purple energy forms, and then you just kind of push your hand forward and it launches out and it strikes the Grick fairly hard. You can see that it kind of rears back and goes and doesn't enjoy the pain at all that you cause. But it's clearly still quite ready to fight you.
I'm out of action, so I'm done.
Okay. In that case, it is now Petra's turn.
Petra will rage.
Okay.
And she will take the form of the beast.
Okay.
Let me boop.
Which form?
She has a form
I
that she
have a-
drew out. It's like a little
Yeah,
dinosaur
Yeah,
form thing.
alright.
Yeah,
So
it's just
in
I just asked which form because you have to usually pick a bite, the tail, or the claw when you rage.
Yeah. So
That's why I was asking which.
because she has her battle extra, she does not grow the claws. But she grows a long, scaly, lashing tail, and her face kind of contorts forward into kind of a saurian maw of sorts.
Okay.
And if you look in the D&D channel, that's what it looks like. And so she will draw her battle axe and attempt to attack the same one that New attacked.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack then. And I would like to remind you, you do have Reckless if you want to use that ahead of time.
Oh,
Because I know you keep
Yes.
forgetting that you have it. That's something that if you want to use it, you can.
I would like to use reckless attack.
Okay, so a Reckless attack. Okay, roll your attack with advantage. Okay, so that
Roll a
is...
D4. Roll a D4.
Oh yeah, for Bless, you need to roll a D4. So you know how to do that, right?
In the public rule thing?
Yes, you type /R space 1D4. The number 1, the letter D, the number 4. There you go. Okay, so that is a 15 total. So that does hit. So you said you're attacking with your axe, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you bring your axe up and you just kind of let out a primal yell and bring it down and manage to cleave the thing in the head for how much damage? All right, so you manage to just gouge the side of its head, leaving it looking pretty wounded at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Windsor. What is Windsor doing?
Okay, Windsor uses his key to create fire serpents from his feet, hands and feet, and he gives him a 10-foot range, so he attacks the black one as well, and he uses another key point to cause extra damage, and then a third key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay. Go ahead and make your rolls.
Nat 20.
Oh, 19.
Okay. So that hits. Roll your damage for that.
With advantage.
Okay. 16. So,
Hold on.
or 16. 6. Yeah, so you got your 6
Plus
there.
fire.
And then you get blessed, right?
No,
No, bless is to the attack roll, not to the damage roll.
attack and saving throws, and since it was
Yeah.
a 19, I hit it.
I
Just didn't
gotcha.
bother writing it.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, you're right in the first place. 16 damage.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So you've got these, fire dragons around your hands and feet, and you come in and just clock it hard in the jaw, doing quite a bit of damage. And at this point, it looks like it's barely standing on its 2 feet, or one tentacle, I should say.
Okay, I'll let it the next attack.
Yep, go ahead. Yep, and that is going to hit. Roll your damage. Okay, 12 damage. Yeah, so you come back and you hit it again, and it lets out an ear-piercing screech, just a... and it falls over.
Okay, my last attack will be on the white
So
one.
it's dead?
It is dead.
Well, that's the first one.
That's the first one. And your last attack is on which one?
The white one?
Okay, yeah, 23 hits.
You get 1d10 as your damage dice. Nice.
Yeah, for the fire. Thanks, but cost me 2 key to do that every.
Ah.
I'm a lot of keys, so I don't need to do it anymore. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. 13 damage.
13? Yeah, so you finally finish up with a hard kick to the white one right in front of you, thumping it pretty firmly up against the side of its head. It kind of recoils back and gnashes at you a little bit, but it does, in fact, take quite a bit of damage. And that's going to be the end of your turn?
That's it. Yep.
Okay, it is now Amaranth's turn because it's a surprise round.
Question.
Yes.
Does my guy not have any cantrips?
You should have cantrips.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing up in there. That's why I was wondering.
That is very strange. We will have to fix that.
Yeah.
I'll work on that during the combat.
Yeah, because like if I don't have a, cantrip, then
Yeah,
I
I'll
can't-
get that fixed real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, Amaranth can do her thing while you're figuring that out.
Yeah. I don't worry. You figure out what you're gonna do, Amaranth, and I will fix this.
No.
Yeah, I decided to bring it up because I was like, wait a minute, don't I have any cantrips?
How did this happen?
You're fine.
Right. Well, I'm a bit restricted in what I can see and go far. Am I able to see any of them at all?
From where you are standing, you're able to see them, but they would have 3/4 cover.
Okay, because I can do magic missile as long as I can see within range. So that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, they would be in range. All of them are within range of your attack. They would just have 3/4 cover.
Magic
Okay,
missile does
that's
that.
fine. Cool. That's fine. So I'm going to use magic missile then. The white one.
Okay, you're attacking the white one.
Yep. And then
Okay.
I'll do-
And Zero, you now have your cantrips.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I will take a look. Thank you.
Okay. So your magic missile hits for 4 damage on the white one.
Yes.
Okay. What does your magic missile look like?
Like almost like reddish blue arrows. Well,
Okay.
no, reddish blue like spikes, like almost like the head of a spear is what they look like.
Okay. Yeah. So you pull up your hand and then you just kind of point it forward, and these, like you said, red and blue. You said
Yes.
red and blue spikes appear in front of your finger and just launch directly forward, and just one after the other stick into the side of the white one, and it kind of recoils and snaps its teeth at everybody near it, whipping its tail back and forth. And anything else you can do on your turn?
No, because I didn't rest.
All right.
fucked.
It is Toby's turn.
Okay, Toby will take 15 foot of movement to move to here.
Okay.
Just move past that one, and he's going to use his Thunder Gauntlet on the black one.
The black one's dead.
Black one's dead.
Oh, is it dead already? Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
it's dead. That's what the skull icon is.
Right, that's fine, no worries.
I bet you hit it though.
Probably do. Well, I'll step to that point then instead, and then hit the purple one.
Okay. And I will move this Grick off of you for a moment
That's fine.
so
no
we don't
worries.
get lost.
Yeah, so you basically, my hand kind of like starts almost looks like has like a blue sort of glow to it when I swing it round and punch this thing to try and punch it into the head.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
Yep, attack. Oh, there we go. If I can hit
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, okay. That hits. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Cool.
And it will have disadvantage on its attack rolls.
To anyone else other than me.
Yes. So it either has to attack you or have disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
So roll your damage.
No worries. Oh,
Okay.
max damage.
There you go. Nice. 11.
Just to let you know,
Mhm.
Petra went into rage, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I presume she has a strength of 14 or 15?
14, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Some reason, I don't know whether her damage dice, when she goes into rage, I don't know if she has to actually click on something for it to work mechanically, but she gets +2 to
That's
her damage
right.
while she's
I
in rage,
forgot.
and that's not been going onto her rolls. Just
That
to
is
say
true.
how that does mechanically.
That is true. We will have
So
to
technically-
remember the extra 2 points
Oh, okay, fair
until
enough.
I can figure out how to get it to work
I don't think it's a
in
rage icon.
Foundry.
Is
Yeah,
it,
you're
is
right.
there
I need to
something-
add the rage icon.
I just didn't know if she can click on a rage when she enters it, and it automatically adds the 2.
Well,
Because she's +2 melee damage. Yeah, so it should automatically do it. I'd imagine when she's in rage.
It's just the way that the system works. It just happens that the system doesn't do it automatically. It's fine.
Oh, okay. fair
I'll
enough.
handle it manually.
No worries. I
Um,
just thought I should let you know. That
Yeah.
was all, 'cause
So
it should be
11 thunder damage you got.
Yes, thunder damage to the purple one. I just literally smack it across its head.
Okay. So you
And
bring your
everyone-
hand
it's
up and it
An
just
audible, loud smack as well.
Okay, so you bring your hand up, and it covers in this blue glowing aura, and you just kind of smack him upside the head with a crack of thunder echoing out.
Yeah.
And it reels back, hissing in pain,
Mhm.
and there we go. There we go. Okay, so it reels back, hissing in pain, and immediately turns and looks directly at you. I also think I just accidentally moved it. Whoops.
Yeah, you moved it.
all right.
Yeah, so it turns around and looks at you, and is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my.
Okay.
advantage.
It is Raynor's turn again.
Okay, so I'm thinking about using resistance on Petra.
I
But
don't
it
use
says-
resistance; it's futile.
That's futile. Okay.
Resistance is futile.
Come on.
So with this, it's that if she gets attacked, can she be used a saving throw to protect herself, or?
So the way
I
that that works is if there is a saving throw involved, she can then use it to. She can then use the D4 to add to her saving throw. So, for example, if it tried to grapple her, she would be able to add a D4 to her resisting the grapple.
Does that stack? That would stack with bless, wouldn't it? Or what?
I would assume it stacks with bless. Being the DM, I'm going to say yes. That makes sense to me. It's two different blessings.
I'm going to.
Wait. Is that what kind of spell is it?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
What school of magic?
Is it concentration? He's a cleric. Is it concentration?
Abjuration.
Adoration.
Is it concentration?
It is concentration. You're right. So they would not stack. It would overwrite your bless on everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody lose
no.
bless. So
Yeah, you can only
I'll-
concentrate on one spell. I didn't think of that. Good catch.
is guiding
let's
bolt a
see here.
cantrip? I can't remember.
No.
It is not.
Okay, no.
It's a first level spell.
I'm
good.
going to use. Let's see. Come on. No, I'm just gonna use my mace since I'm in combat. Give me a disadvantage if I use my sacred flame. So
No,
I'm gonna
Sacred Flame wouldn't give you disadvantage because all they have to do is just roll a wisdom save or a
Yeah,
dexterity save.
You wouldn't have disadvantage on Sacred Flame.
Okay, I would use sacred flame on the white one.
Okay.
So let me just.
What
put this
is your
here.
spell DC? I don't know. Go ahead and put it into chat. So
Okay,
it should
so do I
calculate your
just-
spell DC.
Do I
Mhm.
just like click on there? There we go.
Yep. Okay, it's a DC 13.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see here. That's Dex. So yeah, so you use your Sacred Flame, pull up your hand, and ball up some fire, launch it forward, and roll your damage.
So hang on. There we go. Click damage. Normal. 3. Oh no, 5.
5 damage. Okay, yeah. So
Except that.
you pull up your Sacred Flame and just forms into this flaming arrow in your hand, and you launch it forward. And it takes gains no benefit from cover, just making sure. Yeah, so you hit it directly. You do manage to do the 5 damage to it, and it kind of reels back, lashes its tail, takes a couple bites at the nearest things, but ultimately is looking pretty beat up at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. And New's turn again.
Right. Hang on. 5, 10, 15,
Use control drag
20.
because the movement doesn't necessarily work like that. So if you hold control and you drag off, you get this measurement. So then you can just decide exactly how far it is to where you're going. And in that way you're not doing anything interesting. So that would be 20 plus 5 because you're moving through a token space.
Also, it
Works
gives
for me.
purple. It also gives the purple one an opportunity attack.
I wasn't going to say anything.
You know,
That's why I was
yes,
going to
you
go
don't have
around.
you don't have to. So
That's why I was gonna go around.
Yep, you can. I'm just saying instead of moving your token, use the measuring. Also, while you're dragging it out, if you click, it will put it down, and then you can drag to the next spot. Just continue to hold control, and then you should be able to drag off, and then click like that. You see how I'm doing it? Yeah, there you go. So that's a total of 30 feet, which you can move.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, you can just drag
that
yourself
far
there.
right
Now
there.
that you've measured it out, we're just going to say that you went around to there. Okay, so you run
I'm gonna
around the
u-
outside, and you're
Yep.
attacking the purple one.
Yep, I'm gonna use my bonus action to retarget my hex onto it.
Then let me remove that. Also, hold on.
Hexing its strength again.
Uh,
Would dexterity be better, so that way the sacred flame has a better chance of hitting? Just to,
doesn't do it against saving throws. It's only ability checks.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad.
Okay, so you're hexing it, and
Let's
then
strengthen
you're attacking it.
Yep.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast time. 15.
Okay.
21.
And that's your attack roll, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. So that hits. So go ahead and roll for damage.
3 plus 1d6, because heckin'
Yep. So roll a d6.
hex.
Okay. So 9 damage total.
Yep.
Yeah, when the
Okay.
box, when the roll box comes up, the second text prompt or text box has optional. You can put in 1d whatever for so it'll roll all the dice at once for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Do
So
that.
you hit
It's
it,
good.
and it's looking pretty bloody at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is Petra's turn again.
Petra once again draws her axe and targets the white one this time.
Okay.
Let's...
Are you going reckless?
Yes,
Okay.
going
Don't forget, you gotta say that. After this fight, I'm not gonna remind you anymore.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Petra's gonna do a reckless attack on the white one.
Okay, there you go. So roll your attack with advantage, and with an extra d4.
That should. There we go.
Okay. 19. Yeah, so that hits. So go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. 11 damage. So you're hitting the white one, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you bring your axe back and you just chomp down as hard as you can and you just split its nasty beaked head right in half. And it just kind of drops to the ground limply as it too is now dead.
And you find a pale steak.
Don't hurt me like that.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Then it is now Windsor's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move into the space of the corpse
Okay.
and attack the purple with my short sword.
Okay. You're attacking the purple one. Okay.
Yep.
22. That does hit, so go ahead and roll for damage.
And then smack it with a front kick.
Oops. Okay, hold on. Yep, okay.
13.
So you hit it with both of those attacks, and you come up, you slash at it, get it right across the head, and finish with a hard kick to the head for the kick misses. However, the good news is the kick misses because it's already dead.
Oh, okay.
You jumped too early on the
before.
second attack. Okay, so that is Winzar's turn, leaving the one remaining Grick. Or so you thought. Because as the others were dying screaming, and with the thunderous noise from Toby's glove, there were other Gricks in the tunnels in the past that you guys had not gone down, and now they come from all sides down the tunnels, including two of them coming in behind you guys.
Oof.
Not in the
Officially
butt
hate where I'm
check.
standing.
Okay. We sacrifice New and run out.
So now
Petra's
let
gonna have a
me...
fucking feast.
Petra is going to have the best feast.
That is a lot. We just killed 3 and now they just reinforced.
Yep. Okay.
Apparently, I lack permission in parent contract.
That's what it's telling me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
User Tuni lacks permission to update combatants.
Yeah, ignore that. I don't know why that popped up.
Yep.
It should
sorry.
still work fine.
Yep,
But
I just thought I'd tell you. I don't know if it made a difference at all.
but now it is the Grick's turns.
Oh, what a
So
surprise.
this one's gonna move here, and it is going to take a chomp at Winzar. Let
Windsor,
me.
you're about to get chumped a lot.
Just a bit, yes.
Oop! I accidentally bumped that with my finger. Okay, what's Winzar's? Let me move this off here so I can actually. Winzar's class is 40. Yeah, so it takes a chomp at him with its beak, but it completely misses, just managing to catch dirt. And it is now this one's turn behind Amaranth, so it scoots forward, and it attempts to take a chomp out of Amaranth.
No, I'm so weak. I'm a sorcerer. I'm not meant to get hurt.
Let's see. Your armor class. Yeah, so that does manage to hit. So it runs up behind Amaranth with its beak, and it just immediately goes and takes a little chomp at her for 4 damage. So remove that from your HP. And it is now this one's turn, and it is also going to take a chomp at Winzar. This one will hit for 4 damage. And this one's going to run forward and attempt to chomp Raynor. Oop, that fell off the table. That will hit for 4 damage. They are just consistent with that 4 damage. And then this one, diagonal right here, will chomp at Winzar. That one will miss. And now it is Amaranth's turn. And I'm going to move these dead ones off to the side so that I can keep tabs on them.
Cool. Right. Well. Let's see what I can do. Right. I will sorry with you. Burning Hands on the one that hit me.
Okay, so this green one behind you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's cast a spell.
Let me... Okay, yeah, it nat 1'd, so
Yeah.
roll your damage. Okay, so it nat 1'd, so I'm just gonna say fuck you, that was stupid. It gets 24 damage. Like a reverse crit. It critically failed. So it lets out a nasty shriek as loud as it can, because you just fucking lit its whole world up. It is burnt to a crisp, barely able to move at this point. Pretty much dead. You nearly one-shot it because that's perfect. And that one, it deserves it. Is that gonna be your turn?
Next time, bitch. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Then that is now
demon
Toby's turn.
the demon talking.
What? What are we talking about?
My turn, yeah?
Yes, it is Toby's turn.
Okay, Toby has a quick look around at the situation and is like, who's going to get fucked up in a minute? So he takes the initiative and kind of wanders over, so quickly runs over to these three.
Okay.
And actually, before he wanders over to them three, actually, if I stand here, he should be able to use his spell for this. Yes. At which point, he pulls out a small. Pulls out a small, one of his small smithing tools, hammers, which seems to have etched runes on it.
Okay.
And literally just kind of smashes it to the floor, which causes a thunder wave.
Okay.
Which is gonna
And you're
hit
attacking all three?
all three of them.
Okay.
There
And two of them fail the save. The white one does not.
Cool.
So that is 2d8 damage. Go ahead and roll that.
I'm gonna overclock it as well
Okay.
for my bonus action.
Yes. Go ahead.
So I get to roll an extra 2d4 onto that. Situational bonus.
And as long as they aren't a 1, your
Yeah.
thing doesn't jam. So
Pretty much.
neither one is a 1. Perfect. Okay. So 17 damage to two of them, and it knocks them back 10 feet.
Yeah.
So
One's into a wall.
Yeah.
So it takes extra damage?
no.
Why not? It's into a wall, smash it against the wall.
So this one gets knocked back, smacks into the wall, and then bounces forward.
Mhm.
I accidentally apparently added some outside of here as well. My bad. Let me get rid of those.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's more waiting to jump you in the wings. No. So both of these are quite injured. This one does. Let's see here. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, so it still
this
takes
one-
half damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
so this one still takes. That's half of 16, so 8. That would be okay. So that one's clearly took a hit, but it's still standing pretty firmly, ready to fight.
I just hope I just pissed all three of them off, so. Think I just did it!
Alright, and is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn, yep. Bonus action, move action, yep, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm trying to do my best thing as a tank and piss them off.
It is now Raynor's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the green one that is attacking Amaranth.
Okay.
So I had to post it, right?
Yes,
like
you
this.
post it, and that way it automatically does the spell thing and everything. And it also tells me what the DC is, so I don't have to try to remember it. It
Okay.
fails the DC, so roll damage.
Okay. Oof, 7.
Okay,
Yes, you did.
so you whip around with your fire and launch it, and it just... And you finish roasting the creature. It lets out another screech as it falls over dead, cracking as it's nice and crispy and toasty, so Petra can eat it immediately. And I'm going to
Oh,
move it up
shit.
here.
I end my turn then.
Well,
No.
to be fair, Petra can't see it because it's behind Amaranth.
Yeah,
and
you
his
wouldn't be
ring.
able to see through everybody. Okay. And now it is New's turn.
I'm gonna just move up here
Okay.
because I don't like the fact that there's ones coming in behind us, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex the one that's above Raynor.
Okay, so we're moving your hex. Got it. Let
Yep.
me go. And move hex. Okay.
And then I am going to hit it with Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Plus.
Okay, that's DC 14. Oop, that fell off the table. Okay. It fails the DC. So it takes 3d6. Right?
Why do I have an attack?
Wait, let's see. Yeah, it's 3d6. I don't know why it has an attack roll. But it's 3d6. Go ahead.
Plus a D6 for my
Yep.
hex.
So that's
which
all
is
four.
somewhere.
Yeah, 4d6. Okay, so it takes 15 damage.
No, it takes another D6 because it was upcast. That's why there was 4d6 there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so roll another
It was
d6.
forcibly upcast.
Yeah. So go ahead and... Okay.
19
So
damage.
it takes 19 damage. And it
And it
immediately
is
runs...
forced to run away.
Yeah, and it immediately runs away on its turn or right now. Hold on.
The creature, if available to move, or it takes physical damage and must immediately use its reaction if
Use
available
its
to
reaction.
move as
Okay, yeah. So it has
far as its
reaction.
speed allows.
So it would move all the way here, which would allow an opportunity attack from Raynor.
And Petra.
Okay,
And
Amaranth.
Petra. And yeah, all
And
three of you.
Amaranth.
I mean,
All
I
three of you
think
could take
it's just
opportunity.
die by one of us anyway.
I
Petra
use
is
a
so
spell or-
excited. You hear that?
So can I use a spell or my
Lord,
mace?
just stop me being
You
a
would have to
demon.
use your mace. You do not have the, what is it, Warcaster?
Okay, so yeah, I don't have that. So I
Yeah,
would
it's Warcaster is the one you're thinking of. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd put in a mace and then click damage.
Yep, roll attack. Attack.
Oh, roll. Oh, attack.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
still have to actually hit it.
Ooh.
Which you do not.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Petra.
Petra's grin just gets way bigger. I still have that, so I add this. With advantage, right?
No.
All you
Okay.
need to do is
Just
not
wanted to
look
make
up
sure.
the roll.
Well, it's only advantage if you do reckless attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Or
true.
that's
Wait,
the
you
reaction.
recklessed on your turn, right?
I did not know.
No, okay.
No, she did.
Yes,
You
she
did.
did.
Well,
Yeah.
either way, it hits. So, roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
5.
5, okay. And is Amaranth taking a swing at it with her stick? Or trying to punch it in the head?
It's a staff. Thank you very much.
My bad.
But yeah,
Her wand.
It's a staff.
it's not a fucking stick, bitch.
It's a
I'll fucking stick it up
Leviosa,
your
not
ass if you try to.
Leviosa.
Aw.
I can actually stab it with my dagger, but I
Okay.
wouldn't have that hand. So yes, it would be my core staff.
Okay. Whatever you want to hit it with.
Okay, do I just attack for it, or do I have to?
You have to do the regular attack roll, yeah.
Let me just close this shit. Yeah,
Come on, you can do it. Final blow.
Yeah, you also have bless if you miss. Which you don't miss, so it doesn't matter. Roll damage.
Let's go.
Yeah. So as it tries to flee from the entire party, just whack from Petra and a thump up the side of the head from Amaranth. It doesn't even have time to scream. It just falls over dead.
Yeah.
And I will move it up here.
And then you have to put me in pitch again.
Yeah. Just both of them cackling.
Petra's grin
Fucking
is
golden.
just full of sharp teeth.
Was great. All right, that will be the end of my turn. Then I don't have anything left to do.
Okay, hold on. Oop, I dropped my dice. Yeah, it's Petra's turn. Let me...
And with that, Petra reels around looking at the green one just beside Raynor. And she will draw her... She will bring her axe up over her head.
Okay.
And...
That
There
hits.
we go. And then she will do a versatile attack. There we
Okay.
go.
So brings it up over her head, both hands, and slams down.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here. That is 7 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you bring it down on its head and just chop like you're chopping wood. You manage to crack open the beak, but it's still looking like it's more angry than injured at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is now this Grig's turn. Let me get rid of this measurement from before. Okay. So it is now this Grig's turn, and it will immediately rush Toby and try to bite him. Which will hit for
4 damage.
4 damage. Oh my god. Every
Damn.
single one, 4 damage. The white one will also run forward and do 4 damage. Hold on. That is... What's your armor class? Okay, this one will miss. It will run up and just at him, but completely miss. And then the blue one will also run forward and take its bite and will also miss.
Darn, darn, darn.
Which it is now Windsor's turn.
Yeah, to be
Okay.
fair, they're not missing because they can't hit me. They're hitting me, but my armor's thick.
All right, to hit him in the head. Right. Okay. So I attack the green one with my sword. Slash at.
Yeah, okay.
That misses.
12 is a miss, yeah.
And then do a spin kick at it. And that misses. And I sit
Yeah.
down and cry.
He just sits down and goes, "It's not fair! I want to hit him too!"
I'm tired. I killed 2 of them. I'm dead.
They're
I'm
dead,
done.
they're dead.
I'm out of here.
Like, I did my job. 2 of them are dead. I'm going home. Okay, it is now that one's turn, and it is, after dodging your attacks, going to attempt to bite you. It will hit for 6
damage.
damage.
Oh.
Wow, look at this one being brave. Really sticking it to him. Oh, I accidentally double clicked. Let me back up. Okay.
It's overachieving.
Yeah, no
How
kidding.
rude.
And this one, the brown one beneath you, is going to take a bite at you. That one will miss. And the yellow one will also take a bite and will miss. Which now makes it Amaranth's turn.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to ask you a question?
Sorry, how bloody is Windsor looking?
Not very.
Okay, cool.
I've
All
only
right.
been hit once.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Well then, what shit have I got left? Cause I ain't got much. Okay, I think I'm gonna move because that's the best thing I can do.
Amaranth, were you here?
Yes.
Okay, if you make that move,
He
you
gets
will.
an opportunity.
Yeah, he will get an opportunity attack.
That's fine. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
So we can check that first.
Yeah, then I will go ahead and roll it. It misses. You're fine.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna firebolt the brown one next to Windsor.
Okay. This one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Jesus, that was almost a 1.
12. So that misses.
Fuck you, bitch. Well, that's me done.
So that'd be
Okay.
Toby.
It is now Toby's turn.
Yes. I think that's literally just gonna have to punch the black one that's fairly wounded.
Okay.
Hit it, smack it upside its head with a thunder gauntlet.
Okay.
Or at least attempt to.
Roll your attack.
There we go.
That'll hit.
Cool. And normal damage. There we go.
Yep. Okay, so you pull your hand up. Again, it lights up with that blue energy. You slap it upside of its head. There's a loud crack as it screams and collapses to the floor. That one is now dead.
Another one bites dust.
I'll move that out of the board there.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'll scream at the other two.
He's just like, ah!
Who's next, motherfucker?
Raynor's next.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so the blue one, it's pretty hurt, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go into Sacred Fire. What is its length?
Yeah, that is 25 feet. You should be able to reach that. There shouldn't be
Okay,
any spells too short for that unless they're melee.
I'm
pretty
going
sure
to
it's
use
60 foot.
Sacred Flame on the blue
Yeah,
one.
Sacred Flame is 60 feet. Okay.
So I
That's a DC
here.
13 for them. Let me. That is a hit, so roll damage.
Okay.
7 damage. Okay. So you launch oh wait. There's people oh wait, no, they don't get bonus from cover. Yeah, so that hits. Yeah, so this one also gets lit up and screeches as it collapses dead. Let's move him
There
off
we
the
go.
board.
There's another one. Yeah, and I have my turn.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. Good. It is now
Oh.
Mew's turn.
Move back over here now that we've cleared that shit out. I'm going to target the white one over here and transfer my hex to it.
Okay,
Get that tail steak, baby.
let me move your hex over.
Then we get to hit it with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Hopefully. 50.
That hits.
Look at me being smart, adding the thing to my damage
Yeah, I was gonna
right
say,
away.
don't forget to add it. 19 damage. Yeah, so you pull up a big burst of energy and form it almost into a spear as you launch it forward. Sticks right through the center of the thing's head, splits its beak in half on the way through, and you decimate its head, and it falls over dead.
There we go. Another one. Just 3 left.
Yep. Yep, just 3 left. That's all that's left. Good job, guys.
And
Actress.
intern.
Turn.
Kind of scared now.
It's okay, Petra. Neon's not going to hurt you.
Why?
Now who's laughing now?
What could you possibly be afraid of?
Petra continues to target this green one, bringing her axe over her head once more.
Okay.
But she ain't going to break up for the floor. It'll probably scrape.
Shut up. And roll.
So it hits?
Yeah,
That's it?
sorry, I was looking at something.
Okay.
Torrin sent me a thing real quick, so I was reading what it was. Yeah, so 17 hits, roll damage. 8 damage. Okay. So you
Well.
lift it up again and you chop it and split that beak even further than it was before. And it's looking pretty beat up at this point. It's looking pretty bloody. I did not mean to put that there.
It was
Wait, they have
called that.
tentacles? Oh my god.
Yeah, they have clawed tentacles on their faces.
It's
Hey,
hentai.
genticles!
Ooh, I'm so ready for some bukkake.
Well,
Okay.
I had no idea. Bex
All
is
right,
into that.
so all 3 of them attack Amaranth immediately. No. All right, so it is Windsor's turn.
They don't attack; they just spit up on her.
Oh,
Jesus.
nasty.
Giggity.
Targeting the green ones with a short sword again. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop that. Don't press the buttons while holding down the talk key. Okay, let's try this again. $20. I think
Yeah,
that
that
hits.
hits. That hits. Roll damage. Okay. Yeah. So it's looking very bloody at this point.
Okay, and one final kick.
That hits. Roll damage. Yeah. So the first hit, you slice it, and it screams and gnashes at you as you come back around. Hit it with a kick upside its head, and it flops over to the side. It is dead. Add that to the tally.
Righty.
And it is now this one's turn, and he will take a bite at Windsor. That will hit for 8 damage. Ooh.
Oh, that brown
That
one's
one's overachieving.
That one's an overachiever, right?
Yeah, it keeps hitting high, doesn't it? The yellow one next to it will attack. It will hit Windsor for 7 damage.
Oof,
Oh.
Winter. You got to be looking pretty bloody by now, boy.
It is Amaranth's turn.
I'm gonna do what I
I am under
can.
half health.
Okay, I will walk up to the brown one and I will burning hands it.
Oh, so you hit the yellow one as well.
Yes, I would.
Okay. It's DC 13. I'll roll a DC for both. They both make the DC, which is half damage, right?
Yeah.
So roll damage.
Ugh, fuck's sake.
Okay, so 2 damage
Jesus
each.
Christ.
Why'd the yellow one move?
Because when I hit the numbers on the number pad, sometimes it ignores the fact that it's the number pad and just decides to move them instead.
It tried to dodge.
Yeah, it it saved. Obviously, that's how it dodged the fire. Clearly.
Why won't you just die?
Okay, so that's Amaranth's turn, right?
Yes.
Toby. You won't be able to make it that far. That's 5 movements, and one of those had another token on it, which counts for 6. That's 30. Yeah, so you can make it here, but you couldn't make it over here.
You can still attack the brown one.
Because you were right here, right? So that's 15 feet. Wait, hold on. You move
78.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be 6 total spaces. So if you move like that, it'd be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess if you went a straight line, yeah. Okay, you can make it there. If you're going there, yeah, you can make it there.
Yeah, so basically that's what I just did. Is I moved 6 squares. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That works. Okay.
I just.
It's
for some
because you
reason,
moved
it
over
wrong.
Amaranth.
Oh,
I was
right, yeah,
counting your
I did.
squares.
I didn't mean to move over Amaranth. That was just a miss.
God, just everybody just steps on me, man. I don't even get it. What the fuck did I do, man?
Alright, we
Shut up,
throw
Mark.
Amaranth in.
You guys
Oh,
sacrifice and shit.
and
You
I
want
need
the
to do
hentai?
that.
Right, I will punch the brown one for overachieving,
Okay.
or at least attempt to.
All right, make your attempt.
While we watch you underachieve.
Yeah.
I was taller than
Giggity?
Yeah, that's a miss.
As I said, as I predicted.
Shut the fuck
It
up.
is now Raynor's turn.
Okay, so Windsor, how bad are you? Like, what's your health?
I'm under half health.
And what's your half health?
I'm at 8
You
health.
can't. He needs help. You're not going to tell you exactly how many hit
Yeah,
points he's got.
so in D&D you generally don't say exact numbers.
Okay.
Him saying, that I'm half health or that I could definitely use a heal would be allowed, but think of it like in real life terms, you wouldn't be able to like pull up a number and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
at 37 life."
I'm going to
Heal me,
ask-
damn it!
Okay, you need a heal? Alright. I'm wondering if let's see here. Okay. He's half health. I don't know his full. Fuck it. I'm gonna use heal word and upcast it.
Okay. You
So
remember how to
do I-
upcast?
No.
Surely
Okay.
cure wounds would be better because you do more healing.
Isn't it?
Cure
Yeah,
wounds heals
more
more,
healing.
but you have to be in melee range.
Which he is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the important thing to know. Cure wounds is you touch them and
Okay,
heal
I will
them.
use cure wounds and yeah, I will upcast it.
Okay, so to upcast it, you
You
click it
have
like you
to-
normally would, and it'll pop up and ask you at what slot level. And you
right.
choose the slot
Okay.
level that's higher than the one you currently are, and that will
Okay.
upcast it and automatically add to it for you.
And then I go healing. Normal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so he gets 15 health.
Technically, you can do healing words as well as you want because that's a bonus action.
Yes, you can do both technically.
But I think he's fine.
I'm feeling right as rain.
All right. And wait, that was a bonus action, right?
Cure wounds is an action. Healing word is a
Okay,
bonus
bonus
action.
Okay, well then I end my turn.
Okay, then it is New's turn.
Step right over her so I can get an angle on that brown one. Transfer my hex. And hit this motherfucker with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, you're transferring your hex to the brown one here?
Yep.
Okay. Let me put hex there. Okay, and I'm gonna unhex over here. That's a hit.
Damage, add my 1d6.
Yes. 14.
Damage.
Damn. Yeah, you slap it right upside the head with that. You do a massive amount of damage. It lets out a high-pitched squeal as it gets blasted by all this energy. It's looking bloody already.
And end my turn. I have nothing
Okay,
else to
it
do.
is Petra's turn.
Out of curiosity,
Petra-
what's the little pie chart at the bottom screen for?
We're out of time. Time to go home.
Mm,
I've been wondering that same thing.
I'm not
No,
excited.
sorry. Yeah, last session.
yeah. it
Don't
keeps
worry
changing.
about it. It's fine.
Oh,
The
it's one of
DMs
those
always
things.
have random symbols that they put on the screen.
Yeah.
And click them every round for no reason. It's totally
Obviously.
normal.
Petra turn.
It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with the fact that you guys are blasting fire and thunder inside of a cave that's resonating sound down the hallways.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Petra brings her axe up.
There's gonna be no
targeting-
silence.
Petra brings her axe up, targeting the yellow one right in front of her. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go.
Is this a reckless attack?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a
I've been
reckless
saying this
attack.
entire time. It's just like I've been waiting for her to say reckless. And
Yeah,
stuff.
she hasn't been saying it. I've been waiting.
I know. I'm
Thank
sorry. I keep forgetting.
Time to get a post-it note, stick it right in the middle of your screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I probably should.
He
But
has ADHD.
Petra's going to reckless attack on the yellow one.
Doesn't
There
reckless
we go.
attack get advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
exactly.
doesn't matter. She
It
hits.
hits regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hits. So go ahead and roll your damage.
And she is going to do versatile and dope. Oof.
Oof.
Ah, the brutal damage. Ah, it'll never recover. No, so you lift up your axe again and you bring it down, chop, manage to put a fairly sized crack across the top of its beak. But it's still not looking too bad at this point. It looks pretty healthy still. And it is now Windsor's turn.
Okay. Same verse, second as first. Attacking with my sword.
Is that on the brown one?
On the. Yeah, I'll take on the brown one. I guess I should say my target.
Okay.
That hits.
That hits. For 5 damage.
Still up and running? Okay.
Yep, it is still up and running.
Go for a punch.
It's looking really beat up at this point.
I
That
really need to
hits.
stop doing that. No, don't count that. It did advantage. I gotta stop trying hitting the buttons while I'm talking.
There's probably a way to turn off that shortcut key. If it'll
We'll
help
figure it
you.
out.
I'll just talk less. It's my okay. Missed.
Yeah, okay, so we'll go miss. Yeah, so in the settings, there is the configure controls button. You can probably delete the thing there. Let's see.
Yeah, keep going. I'll look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, so that misses, and being that it is now this one's turn, you guys hear something happening on the other side of the room from you. Something is scratching at the walls, tearing chunks off of the cave wall. Whatever you hear is definitely what made the rooms that you have been in.
Something evil this way cometh.
And it is getting closer, and you cannot see it.
This place is cursed.
And that being said, I can delete this clock now because I don't need it anymore. But something has definitely heard your fight and is on its way. And that being said, it is now the brown one's turn. And it is going to take a chomp at Petra.
And
it misses. And the yellow one will take a
Did it have
chomp
advantage?
at Toby. Yeah, it had advantage, it missed.
Cool. Good thing.
And the one taking a chomp at Toby misses. So both of them miss.
Cool.
And it is now... Hold on. I feel so bad for Neil.
We
Because
don't.
these three just joined the fight.
We don't feel bad for Nerd at all.
oh,
My brother in Christ.
You're literally standing next to their horde. But I'm going to roll their initiative and get
It
them
looks
on the
slightly
board.
different.
Which means it is now this one's turn here.
Zorns.
The brown one. Yeah, Zorn's.
Shit. I mean, what the fuck is that?
Does the claw marks and the not 2 or 4 legs make sense now?
Yeah, I kind of thought it was these already, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, so it's going to turn to New because she's the closest. And it is going to attack.
Nice knowing you, New.
It will hit for... Hold on, I gotta get all the dice together. That's... $16 damage.
Son of a bitch.
And then it is Amaranth's turn.
What the hell?
Okay. I'm gonna want to disengage with this and basically do the smart thing and run away.
You just taking off down the hall?
Well, I mean, I have no second level spells. I have no first level spells. I've not really rested. I'm at a disadvantage. Yeah, that's the smart thing I would do is to go fuck this shit. I'm out.
And other than that, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln?
I don't know. Maybe these are a younger Zorn. You don't know. These.
I don't give it two shits.
You're like, I don't give a damn. I'm out.
Bitch, I'm out.
Y'all can die. I'm out.
It's survival of the fittest, motherfuckers.
Actually, there's only supposed to be 2 of them. I don't know where that third one came from. Let me fix that. Yeah, there's only
Jesus.
supposed to be 2. I don't know if
These
that
are-
changes anything, but there's only supposed to be 2 there. I don't know where
I
the third
don't,
one
I
came
don't
from.
know if it should.
I mean,
But yeah, I don't have that many spells, so for me, it's more like I want to take a step back from this and try and find some sort of escape route
Okay.
until I can fully rest.
The only way in or out of the room that you see that doesn't lead to a dead end is the way you came in.
Cool. So yeah, if I move, I'm
Well,
gonna disengage.
the way that you came in and the hole in the wall that the Zorns just popped out of next to their gold hoard.
Yeah, no, I'm good, mate. As much as I would really love that horde, it's not worth my life. Maybe somebody else's, but not mine. Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, well, that's what. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I gotta do 6.
Yep.
And so I'm literally saying, well, fuck this shit. I'm out. I'm gonna be real ass honest in that shit, but like, nah, I ain't doing this. I am tired as fuck, and I'm cranky.
Okay, is it the end of your turn then?
Yes, I see it on my turn.
Alright, it is now Toby's turn.
Ah, God, right. Get rid of these frickin' 2. He goes to punch the brown one, the yellow one actually, that tried to have a swipe at him.
Okay.
Probably misses.
That is a miss.
That'll be his turn then.
Okay, it is now Raynor's turn.
Okay, let's see here. New, how bad are you?
I am well under half health.
Okay, I'm gonna use. Let's see. I can't use Cure Wounds because I
You
have
can
to
use Healing
decide.
Word.
I'll use Healing Word, but I can't upcast it. So this is the best I can do.
You know you can actually walk to New with the amount of spaces you have, right?
He would have to move
that
through everything.
Couldn't I just go like this?
Yeah, and then down 3. If
That
you
would be
move
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
5, 6, down 1.
He can only move 5. He can only move 30 feet. Oh no, 6. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm
6
dumb.
squares.
Yeah, so you
I
could
can
move.
go here.
Yep.
You can do Cure Wounds on her if you want.
Okay.
It's just a suggestion though, you don't have to.
All right. Let me see here. Where's my guy? Okay.
Raynar runs away.
So
Yeah.
Raynor
I'll
diffs
use-
out with Amaranth.
I use Cure Wounds. It'll just be a normal. And then I will, let's see, Cure Wounds, Heal, Normal, 5. No, 11.
Yep.
Okay. And was that a bonus or? Let me check. Is that considered a bonus or a Cure Wounds is an action? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
But you could again, you can cast your Healing Word as a bonus action if you wanted to. I don't know how.
I can't. I'm out
bad.
of everything.
You're out of spells completely now. Fair enough.
Yeah, I used everything.
Oh no, that's fine. I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay. So it is now this Zorn's turn, and it will run directly up here, past you, to try and hit Toby. And it is going to miss
Oh, no.
and miss. 2 attacks, both missed. Now it is New's turn.
Want to disengage? I need to get the fuck out. That thing hit me for like half my fucking life. More than half my life.
Run like a little bitch.
I'm just gonna disengage and like move away.
Uh-oh.
and hope to hell that it doesn't fucking target Raynor. Toby, my dude!
You picked the
Try
smart
Tigra!
one, dude. Told you, fucking run.
There's no point in me retargeting my hex. So disengaged use my action, so yeah.
Okay, it's Petra's turn then.
Tra.
Petra.
I'm waiting for it to
Oh, my bad.
change.
Yep.
All right. Petra will once again swing at the yellow Grick right in front
Okay.
of her.
Reckless?
Reckless attack, yes. She would reckless attack the yellow one.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Just roll another regular one then.
So just another.
Yeah, just roll another regular attack roll to make up for that one.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one hit though. I just wanted you to roll the extra one just in case. Just in case it was a crit. Yeah, so that's a hit. Roll damage.
And it will be a versatile attack, so it's two-handed.
Okay. So you bring it up and you chop down again, and this time the beak comes the rest of the way off, as this one also is now dead.
Can Petra snatch up the beak?
If you want to.
Yep, she does.
Okay. Hold on. Inventory. I'm just gonna go. Create item. Beak. You now have a beak.
Yay.
I should rename that from beak to Grick beak just in case. Okay, you now have a Grick beak in your inventory. And it is Winzar's turn.
Okay. Attack with my sword. And I missed.
That misses, yeah.
And punch.
That hits.
No, it didn't. 'Cause I screwed up.
Yeah, fuck it, it hits.
Yes.
You gonna roll damage?
I put up my thing again. Now it won't let me roll the damage on.
Okay, well then just roll normal. That hits
19.
too. There you go. Okay. And this one also lets out a loud, hideous screech as it crumbles to the floor. Now all that remain are the two Zorns.
For the love of
Okay.
Christ, we just
And
wanted to
that
take your
is-
gold.
That
You're the
I
one who
just
went
wanted to
back
take your gold.
So now this one down here rushes at Toby. And takes 2 attacks. First one misses. The second one does not miss. So it hits for... That's 12 damage.
How?
I cannot heal. I'm just putting that out there. I have no more healing spells.
That's fine. I've got some healing potions. Potions of healing. I've only got 3, but I have some.
And it is now Amaranth's turn.
Amaranth yells as she's running down the hallway. I got healing! Bye!
She's just like, I have healing!
I can still move in action, can't I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, movement and action are separate.
Do I really want to do this? That's the question. Let me see. Yeah, I'll firebolt the one in between Raynor
Okay.
and Toby. Dum, dum, dum.
Fireball.
No. Of course I did.
That does not hit.
I didn't think it would. And I'm gonna take another step back.
Another step or two back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go jump.
And then it is Toby's turn.
And don't forget about the giant mosquitoes.
Wait, what?
Oh, I also need to do this. There you go.
Right, I am.
Oh, mother of Christ!
What?
What now?
I am going to use my defensive field from my armor.
Okay.
So basically, like a blue, like kind of force field, kind of comes around me,
Yes.
and I gain 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
There we go. And then I will try and punch this one in front of me,
Okay.
the one that hit me.
Okay.
Let's see, Thunder Gauntlets, attack, normal.
That's
Nope,
miss.
as always. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is now Raynor's turn.
Mhm.
Are they targeted on me? So if I move, it would be, I'd have to
Yeah,
disengage?
yeah.
It's
they
not
would
that
be.
it's not that they're targeted on you, it's that you're within melee range. If you leave their melee range, they can hit you.
One
Or
second.
they can take an opportunity.
Toby had advantage.
Did I have advantage?
Yeah, because he's flanked by you and Raynor.
Toby doesn't get advantage. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Does
Yeah, I would.
does
get
exhaustion
advantage.
count on?
No, not at the moment. It only counts
Only
on
in saving throws for
It's
one
ability
exhaustion.
checks. Yeah, so yeah, you have advantage if you want to roll again.
Okay, cool. Just with advantage. There you
Okay,
go, 19.
that hits.
Cool. Well, I'll do damage then. Normal hit damage. There you go. 5 damage to it.
Okay. Yeah, so
Thank
you
you.
slap it
There we go.
upside its one giant mouthed head and zap the crap out of it, and it did not like that. It is
No.
not happy with you.
It's
What a
thunderstruck.
surprise. Ah! Stole my line.
Now it's Raynor's turn.
And if I move, I would get hit.
If you move, you would get hit unless you take the disengage, but that is your action. You wouldn't be able to do anything else, and it would take away Toby's advantage on attacks. You
you get
both
advantage.
have advantage on
I'm going
attacks
to
right now.
use Sacred Flame on the one that Toby's attacking.
Okay, with advantage.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Sacred Flame
first
is,
I have to do
Oh yeah,
this.
no, it's a saving throw, so there's no advantage on that. Let me. It fails the saving
Alright.
throw, so roll damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. If I use my mace, would that be like different though? I'd get advantage.
You would have advantage with your mace, yeah.
Okay.
Sacred
I'll do
Flame
that next
bonus. Well,
Great.
Sacred
No,
Flame bonus or action? Okay, it's
it's
action.
an action.
Would you like to do that instead, Zero?
Yeah, I could use my mace. Yeah.
Okay, that means you're not gonna do the Sacred Flame, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put that HP back.
So I'm going to,
Roll with advantage.
and then I do attack and a roll
With
with
advantage, yes.
Attack, advantage.
15.
Both 11s.
They do not hit.
Okay.
There you go. So that you miss.
All right.
Okay, I want to go back to my Sacred Flame.
It is now this Zorn's turn. It's going to scoot over here to attack Toby, which leaves Raynor's range. So Raynor, you make a opportunity attack with your mace.
Okay. So I just bring up the mace again, right?
Yep.
Do
And
that,
then roll
and then
attack.
Roll attack, normal,
That
19.
hits. Roll damage.
and roll damage.
Okay.
4.
Okay. It takes 4 damage. Both of them are looking kind of hurt at this point. Not super hurt, but they're definitely looking a little bit hurt. But now it's going to roll to attack Toby. The first one misses. Second one misses.
Okay, so then it's my turn? Oh,
No, now it's New's turn.
New.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to transfer my hex again for the
Okay.
50th time to the one between Raynor and Toby,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit the motherfucker with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll with advantage. Because he's flanked.
He doesn't get advantage.
Only melee.
Oh,
Any melee
well,
people get advantage.
I lied.
Sorry.
I lied. Then you just attack it like a scrub. And fail. You fail
missed.
miserably. You fail miserably.
Dirty
Without.
scrub.
1d6 extra damage.
Oh, I forgot to do
Dirty,
this too.
dirty scrub.
Like you're a piece of shit, basically.
Okay.
piece of
It is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, it is now Petra's turn.
Petra will come this way and attack the one between Raynor and Toby.
With
that mean she has
With her
a
axe.
Advantage? With a...
She doesn't get advantage because unfortunately there's no one on the opposite side of her.
And you attack
That's
with
fine.
a...
And I reckless attack with
There
my
you
battle
go.
axe.
Oh, there you go. Now you get
There we
advantage.
go! Yay!
Hey!
Well done.
That's
Not
an-
my birthday.
She has explosive diarrhea.
Okay. Yeah, this. Yeah, I bring my axe over my head and. Oof.
Attack
And
with
you miss.
advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, yeah,
Advantage.
advantage. Roll again. You didn't hit with advantage.
Because you
Oh.
have... Remember, you have, you're blessed.
Well,
Well,
she
that
did the
was
1d4 for bless. She didn't do advantage.
Oh.
Oh.
Because she's
Okay.
reckless attacking, so she gets advantage.
Oh yeah! I keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
I said
that's,
reckless,
that's
just
the
because
whole
people tell me.
point of reckless. Yeah, so
Sorry.
that is a hit.
Okay.
And she will hit for 2, 6,
For 3 damage.
3. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It has resistance to slashing.
Okay. Yeah, so you bring your axe up and you chomp it down, and it's like smacking your axe against a rock.
Go figure.
Thought you still do damage.
Yeah, you still damaged it, but it's like trying to chop a boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn, Petra?
Yep.
It is now Windsor's turn.
Okay. Well, seeing how the weapon her axe reacted to the weapon, I'll go with blunt damage all around. Open hand strike.
Okay.
Oh no.
Farted.
No.
17.
That hits. For 5 damage? Okay.
Yep, by bludgeoning. Okay, and then hit my other hand.
I just love how Amaranth is like at the door ready to bolt as soon as you guys drop.
Bitch, I ain't
That
got
will be a miss.
That's a miss, yeah. Okay. But so you smack him upside the head, and it clearly works better than sharp objects.
Okay.
And it is now this Zorn's turn. And it is going to turn and attack Raynor.
Uh-oh.
With
It
disadvantage.
is going
a
to miss.
Yeah, it has disadvantage because I hit it before.
Yeah,
Okay.
the thunder attack that he has gives it disadvantage, so it misses.
Both of them? Okay.
Yep, it missed both of them.
All right.
Which means it is now. Hold on. Amaranth's turn. And Amaranth finishes running away.
I mean,
Pooping herself.
yeah, because like I'm armor class 11, baby, which means like small tap and I'm down.
I'm armor class 12. I'm not doing any better.
No,
Well, it's not like
what
they're coming for you anyways right now.
As I say, there's like 4 people around them. I don't think they're going to all of a sudden run away from these 4 people hitting them.
It would get just destroyed in opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's go.
That is
Yes, it
4
would.
opportunity attacks if it tried to get back there.
Oh,
Yep.
against her better judgment, I guess. Oh, she's like, fuck this shit. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this.
Well, if you think about it this way, if you run off on your own, as soon as anything comes around from out that way, dear, you're going to get the first to be attacked.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was kind of hoping that someone would have joined me, but no one did.
She was
locked in
waiting
combat.
for a meat shield. Is what she was doing.
I had to heal.
The meat shields are in combat, dear.
Why did the tanks run away? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And I will try and Ray of Frost it, I guess.
Okay. That's a saving throw, or no? That's an attack roll.
Attack roll.
Okay. Roll attack.
So, because I have bless, what do I get an extra or is it
D4.
just
An extra D4 onto your attack roll.
one,
Yeah.
2, 4.
So you just type 1d4 into the extra.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Fuck you, bitch. I knew I was making the right decision in my first place.
And it is Toby's turn again.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go and punch the one I tried to hit before, the brown one just there.
Okay.
Jesus.
Not the red one.
Hate these things.
Actually, no, I'm not. Because I remember what I was actually going to do.
Oh.
I am gonna pull my little spider out, my little circlet thing. It's gonna form into a spider, and it's gonna go over one of the gaping wounds I have and try and cure myself.
Okay.
So I'll cast that spell. Healing normal. Oh, typical. Of course, I fucking would. So I get 4 hit points. It's better than kicking the teeth, I suppose.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I don't think I've got anything I can do as
Okay.
a bonus action. No, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Then it is Raynor's turn.
I'm going to use my mace on the other guy to get the advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
So I would go attack
With
And then-
advantage.
with advantage.
That hits.
Okay, damage.
Yep. Roll
Normal.
damage. And you said that's a mace?
Yep,
Okay.
6 bludgeon.
This one's looking pretty bloody now. This one in the middle here, he's looking pretty bloody. I didn't mean to click that.
I was about to say, it's like, where's that?
I don't
come
know
from?
why it keeps doing that.
Okay,
I'm
and
not
I-
even clicking in the area where that attack appears.
Pretty sure I can't do anything else aside that's an
Okay.
action, so I end my turn.
Okay. Then it is this one's turn, and it is going to attack. First one misses, and second one does not miss. It's going to hit Toby for 7 damage.
Oof.
So a little bit more than you healed yourself for.
Well, the healing plus the 3 temp.
New's
So-
turn.
Yeah, that was literally just wiped out
Alrighty.
the 3 temp and the 4 I just healed myself with. So.
I'm a heckin' move here.
Oh,
Good way to
clear
start.
shot.
And then, should be plenty of range. I am going to use my cold breath.
Oh. All right.
What the fuck is this? No,
Uh,
just do the thing. I don't
Yeah,
need
if
no
it comes up with
template.
like some sort of measurement, just right click it, and it will go away.
yeah, just right click the template. and
Attack
give it away.
roll.
They
This will-
both save. They both fail their Constitution saves. So full
doing
damage. 19 damage.
No, that
No.
was an attack roll, not
Okay.
the damage roll. I don't habit things.
Okay, I was gonna
Plus
say,
an
damn,
X-
hit them like a
Plus
truck
an extra D6 to the one with hex.
with hex. Yeah.
1d6.
That's an 8.
Okay, so the one in the middle there is looking really beat up, and the darker colored one here is starting to look pretty bloody.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Petra.
I'm glad these are younger Zorn.
Yeah, if they were adults, y'all would be fucked.
Yeah, I'd be fucking running.
I don't give a shit. I'll still run.
Hey, Petra, what are you gonna do? Hang
Well,
on.
reckless attack.
There you go.
Okay,
The one
good.
in the middle.
All right.
Number
But
advantage.
I'm gonna tell you this. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, no, you're good. I was for some reason I was thinking you had advantage already, but you don't. You're not opposite anybody. Yeah, so you're good. Reckless attack. You got it. Roll attack with advantage. That hits.
Yay!
All right, and she's once again swinging it over her head and crashing it down.
Okay. So why does it keep doing that? Every time I hit enter, it does that. Why is it
Oh
doing
yeah,
that?
it does. Yeah, you want to tab off the hit points, not in or off.
Yeah, I see that. That's annoying. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So you hit it. Again, your axe comes down and you just as hard as you can. But that axe just does not go as deep as you would think it would. Like if you were hitting a normal enemy, you should definitely be chunking this thing harder than you are.
Yeah, story of my life, never going deep as I thought I would.
Giggity.
All right, Winzar's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to walk over here, push Toby into the other one, and walk over here. Okay. And then
Just shove everybody out of the way.
do the old
Was
rope
that like
yeah.
double disadvantage? Or
No,
advantage?
it's single. Which means I can actually do this. 9! Yay! Or actually, it's a 13. That doesn't make it. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, and then second strike.
oh, with advantage too.
That's nice. That's okay. Well,
Okay, yeah, both those miss.
Oh.
With advantage too. Damn, the dice hate you.
hold on. We didn't
Oh.
add that. 16! That misses anyways. Okay.
Okay. It is now this is Zoran's turn, and it is going to hold on. Let me make sure I've got these numbers correct. Okay, it is going to disappear and reappear here.
Ooh.
Did that
And
just burrow
that's
into
its
the
turn.
ground?
And then-
Christ.
yeah, it just went into the ground and popped up somewhere else.
Surely when it burrowed into the ground, we still got an attack of opportunity on it.
I'm assuming it used a disengage as its action, hence why that's its turn.
No, its ability to move under the ground is its turn. I'll let you guys have an attack of opportunity. I'm not sure, so I will let all four of you take an attack of opportunity with
the only thing
advantage.
Well, I'll let other people roll first, and then I'll do it afterwards.
Advantage.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah. Both of you
Damage.
hit so far. Does Petra hit?
I do 7 damage.
Okay. So 7 from Raynor. Petra, roll your attack. Yeah.
No.
Petra
I denied
misses.
it.
So we've got 7 damage.
5 damage from Windsor.
Okay. Toby, you hit. How much damage do you do?
7.
Okay. It looks extremely bloody. It is not dead, but it is wishing it was dead. And it is now Amaranth's turn.
You
And if
could
he
do it,
attacks anyone else
Amaranth.
with disadvantage.
We believe in you.
Okay, what I'll do then is I will change to my crossbow because I have one.
It's a rock creature?
Oh yeah. I mean, shit. Okay, well then I'll firebolt it.
Use your special drilling bolts.
Yeah.
Shut up, you.
There's a jackhammer on the end of this arrow. That hits.
Fucking finally, bitch.
Mother and Christ, kill it.
So it pops up
I'm
behind you and it
trying.
comes out claws and teeth just ready to engulf the poor warlock. Then it catches a firebolt to the side of its very bloody head, lets out a and falls over dead.
I like mine extra crispy.
Kill it with fire!
She did. She straight up
Petra
did.
will
You
Petra
ruined my
will try to-
line. What the fuck?
Petra will try to eat it. I will say this. She will try to eat it.
Good
Sure.
luck. I hope Petra has a good dentist.
Yeah. All right, so Toby.
Rocky outsides, gooey insides.
That's true. It's possible.
Giggity.
All right.
It's your turn, Toby. What are you gonna do?
Muted?
He might be. Toby.
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 British.
So he is here. He's just talking to me. He's giving me food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the boyfriend thing anyway.
Boyfriend thing? You mean husband thing? bitch?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Somebody's
Do
trying
you
to
wanna be
somebody's
my
trying to sleep
husband?
on the couch.
We're comfortable. Anyway,
Oh, you can continue to sleep on the
Hey!
sofa then.
Hey, yo!
Somebody's not getting any crumpets this weekend.
Bitch, I'm gonna smack
Just
the
I
shit
start
might
out of you.
come- I
consistently
might come
referring
earlier
to-
this week, so it's fine.
We'll have this discussion later.
Okay, I'm
Come on,
like I say, I'm
Fox.
going to move to opposite Windsor, and I'm going to try and punch this thing upside its head again
Okay.
with advantage. Oh, it's almost a natural 20.
Almost, but not quite. So
Did I hit?
you come up and you swipe at it with your hand and you miss.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
It is now Raynor's turn.
Okay, me, I will move.
Oh,
No?
sorry. As a bonus action, I'm just gonna. Sorry, just quickly. I'll just do another defensive field on myself.
Okay.
I'll just use this ability. There we go. And again, another 3 temporary hit points. Sorry, I just need them just in case it decides it wants to eat me.
Okay, so I will move here, and then I will use my mace. I don't have advantage, so I'll just go attack. Normal. Is that a hit or
Yes, that's a hit. Sorry, I was
damage?
setting up something.
Oh no.
8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty bloody at this point. And it is now its turn. It is going to take a swipe at Toby
Shark horror.
and miss. A swipe at Raynor and miss.
Mhm.
Okay.
It is the end of its turn. It's now New's turn.
Okay, Mewtwo.
Waste everybody moving in front of my spells. I'll just move over here, retarget my hex, and I'm gonna shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So we're
Let
gonna
me
turn.
move your hex. There you go.
And
That's a hit.
nice. Damage extra 1d6. All damage.
12 damage. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's looking very, very injured. And it is now Petra's turn.
Kill it.
Petra runs over towards it.
Very excited, drooling out of one side of her mouth.
And she will bring her axe up once again. She doesn't really care that it's not going as deep. She wants to fight this thing. It will be a reckless attack.
There
Okay,
go.
there we
Okay,
go. Good.
There we go. Yeah, yep. She said it. She said it.
She did.
She just needs to remember to do the advantage attack.
Uh,
Natural 20!
Oh, roll
Shit.
crit.
Roll crit hit damage.
And she will do how much?
Okay. So you bring it up and you slam it down with all of your might. You manage to get it right in the mouth instead of on its scaly, tough hide, and do full damage to its mouth for 13 damage. Managing to chop the soft inner bits. And so it is extremely bloody now.
Yeah, Windsor, go. You could do it.
Which makes it
fuck
Windsor's
it
turn.
up.
I'm not excited.
Windsor's an
He
orc,
attacks
right?
again. Half orc.
Half orc. Windsor,
Okay,
Windsor.
with-
He's
with
our half orc.
advantage.
You can do it. No one can.
That's a crit! 2 crits in a row! I guess you guys are done with this shit.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Yeah. So describe the final kill.
I pull back, yell out a huge Keop, and slam it into it, cracking it open.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So there you go. And with that said, the last Zorn falls over dead. Congratulations.
And then something else pops out of another hallway.
That. Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
So, how much experience points do we get?
After that, how much gold do we get? No.
Yeah.
I want-
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna just
So there's your
Come over
experience
here and-
points.
fucking
Yay!
go.
We're gonna
Now-
Scrooge McDuck this place. Okay.
Now, as you guys finish off the last Zorn, you're able to see where the Zorn had popped out of the walls that they've been hiding in, and just beneath that there is a hoard of gold and gems. Some of the gems are uncut because those rooms that you had gone through being dug out were actually dug out by the Zorn themselves because Zorn collect precious gems and metals. So some of what you see there is from the town originally. Some of it is from the walls of the tunnels that you guys have been walking around in. You are aware that the majority of what you see in front of you belongs to the town. However, what you do with it is up to you. You can give it back or just let me know what you're doing.
Well, we do have a bag that holds like infinite amount of stuff, right?
It does not hold infinite amount. A bag of holding has about a meter cubic space.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can. I mean, I have the bag of holding. I can hold most of the uncut gems if you want.
I'm gonna take a couple of those uncut gems.
You
for
sure
myself.
about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I have the bag of holding.
Yeah, we'll dump out all the bread. Petra doesn't need it, and then we'll put the gems in.
That's not what I mean, but okay.
You have diarrhea.
I vote I just take all this.
You vote that you just take all this?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well that's one
Can
vote
Petra
again.
grab like one armful of the gold and just put it in her bag?
You guys can do what you want with the gold. Like I said, you are aware that the vast majority of what is in front of you was taken from the town above you.
Okay.
They would have to give the money back to the townsfolk because it is theirs. So Petra, that's not yours.
Okay, I'll pull out
If you want to give it back, you can, and they may or may not reward you for your efforts. That is,
Yes,
to be
But it-
decided or to be seen.
it would be the right thing to do. 'cause
But it
it's
is
not
the
their
moral
fault they
thing to
got
do,
nicked.
yes.
Which,
Right.
me being a cleric.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Or immoral clerics. Okay, I pull out my abacus, my ledger, and my green shade cap and start counting.
Okay.
As I said, I'm gonna take some of those uncut gems that are not a part of the thing.
There are
Yeah,
8
fine.
uncut gems.
Cool.
You guys can decide how to split those up, or if you're going to give them to the town to help pay for the damage for buildings and whatnot, or what have you.
Petra looks at Amaranth.
And
then
there
thinks that
is
this
there is 1,300 gold coins scattered in front of you.
Okay. Is there any other items or anything else after all that?
There are no other particular items, but you are welcome to roll an investigation to see if there is anything you notice.
I'd like to do that.
Okay?
Yeah.
But
Hey, I
what
noticed
you have to
gold.
tell me what you're investigating.
I'm investigating.
What am I wanting to do?
I'm gonna investigate the whole pile of gold and see if there's like
well,
anything unusual in it
look
besides
for
like
number one
the
diamond.
gems and whatnot.
Okay, so
Did
you're
it-
looking for unusual things. Roll investigation.
7
With disadvantage,
That was me.
because
with
you're
disadvantage.
tired.
Disadvantage.
No, I gotta
5.
roll that then. 'Cause
So
I'm tired as
yeah,
well.
you.
I gotta do
is-
disadvantage. Okay.
So Raynor, you find a really odd gold coin, and it has the same symbol on the coin that Toby and Amaranth reported seeing on the undead. And this coin is old. This coin is very, very old.
Okay, so I'll take that coin. I'm gonna try and take as much gold as I can to, to fill my pockets and whatnot, or my backpack that I can carry back to, the town to.
Okay, I thought you were saying you were gonna steal it. I was like, that's
No,
not
no.
very cleric-y, Zero.
No, I'm collecting as much gold as I can to,
to help carry it back up.
Do you want to
Yes.
put it in the bag of holding? Because you could probably fit all that in the bag of holding.
Do we want to try and do
Also,
that?
I need to pass time.
Yeah. All right.
So, do we want to try and put all the coin into the bag of holding?
Yeah, we could try that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go
Petra,
ahead and
can
say
you
that
put-
it'll all fit.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tell Petra it needs to go into here because it's not ours.
Okay, and then what I will do is I will give her one of the uncut gems. I'll give everyone at least one uncut gem,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then they can do with what you wish with it.
Okay.
So, everybody add an uncut gem to your inventory. You're gonna have to create this. It's not an item. So, to do that, open up your character sheets,
Okay.
and then go to your inventory tab. And then at the very bottom, you have a loot section, and there's an add button at the right. Click that. It'll create a, quote, new item.
Add. Okay, new item.
Yep, it says new loot there, and there's a what looks like a square with a pencil sticking out of it. That's the edit button. You want to hit that edit button on the new loot item.
Okay.
And then at the top, where it says new loot, go ahead and change that to uncut gem.
That's what I did, yeah.
You said there was 8 in total, didn't you?
There are 8 in total. You gave one to everybody else, which means that you have 3.
Cool.
Assuming
You,
they don't murder you in the middle of the night for
Well,
that.
we can put one
What's-
in the bag if we want to give that to the town, but
It's up to you. I
Yeah,
do
we
not
can
handle
put
loot
that back.
dispersal.
We can do that as well if you want, just to help the
Ye-
town out.
You being stingy there with them gems
okay, well,
hanging on to the extra ones.
here's one for the town then. And
Okay,
then we
so-
just have
So
Still
you're
leaves you
returning
with
one
two.
gem to the town?
and one for everyone, but we can sell that one for everyone, and then that means we equal,
Okay, because
we
there's
equal the
2
amount of
extra gems. If
Yeah,
everybody
so
gets
we
an
want-
uncut gem, there's 2 extras.
Yeah.
Are you giving both the extras to the town?
No.
No, you're giving 1 extra to the town.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so
How many is that? That's 1,
you guys are not at the last room, but yeah, there's obviously the tunnel behind the horde there, and
Mhm.
there's the way that you came in.
I think we
There's
should head
also,
Mhm.
because of where you're at, the way that you came in, there's directly across. So let's say you came in, this is going to be arbitrary. I'm going to say you came in from, assuming that the room that the Zorn came from is the south, because that's the way it looks on the map there.
Mhm.
Then you guys would have come in from the east, So
Yep.
there is the way that you came from east. Then there you can travel out to the east, out to the west, or out to the south, which is the way the Zorn were. It was to the south.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Amrith for one of those healing potions because I'm quite bloodied.
Okay, that's right.
Okay.
I'm also gonna come over here between Toby and Amaranth and show them the coin that I found, the old coin, and say, "Does this the? You know, I think you guys might recognize this. I'm not quite sure."
Okay, so you hold on. You are giving him a healing potion.
See,
Okay, let me go like that. But that's one. Okay,
Thank you.
there we go.
And
My life is
I'm going to
complete.
drink that healing potion.
Okay.
Stroganoff and D&D same
oh,
night.
bitch.
I did not mean to do that.
Okay, cool.
It's because I hit the 2 key.
I got 8
Apparently it did the macro because of that, but that's fine. Yeah. So there we
He
go.
healed.
Yeah, he's healed 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Well, I'll tell Raynor, keep the ring for now. Like, honestly, I'm just saying, like, I'm far too exhausted to even try and look into this right now. So, like,
Okay.
when I can actually have a sleep, we can, like, properly investigate it. But at this point,
Yeah, we'll have a
I
look
want to
at
get
the
out
coin.
of this goddamn cave.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Well, before they
Yeah.
leave, Petra walks over to one of the dead
We
Gricks
have
and
one more
starts-
hour of D&D left.
Oh, I mean, what time in game?
Oh, what time in game? Okay. You don't know. You're in the middle of a cave, but if you pull up your clock, it'll tell you.
Pull up my wrist sundial. It's
Pet-
not working.
Yeah.
Petra will go up to one of the Grick bodies and start chopping off some meat
Okay.
and begin to eat it. She will eat as much as she can.
Okay. Then we're gonna need a Constitution save.
Yep, here we go.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah. So for the next 8 hours, Petra has advantage on strength saving throws and strength-based skill checks. Okay.
Okay,
Now.
good. Okay, let's go take an 8-hour rest now.
y'all just like push them together into like a squishy mattress, just a big meat mattress, and go
No, that's-
sleep on it.
And Petra will also grab a couple claws and at least one more beak
Okay.
from the Gricks.
So create the items for that and put it in your inventory. How
Mhm.
I just taught you. Okay.
And I suggest that we get out of here.
Okay. So you guys are heading back out the way you came.
I'm going to cut a couple of the limbs off the Zorn,
Okay.
just to take back to the town to say this is what you was terrorizing.
Okay.
Cookie stuff.
Are you
I'll say
planning
she
on just
brought
handing them
some
over to the
claws.
town?
Yeah, but
Okay. Then I'm not gonna have you make an item.
yeah, that's right.
Okay. So yeah, you go over, you cut off a couple chunks from the Zorn. It's rather difficult because of their tough hide, but you manage to do it. It does take a little while, so I'm gonna
Don't mind that.
I'm gonna move time forward.
Mhm.
And then you manage to get through the tough hide, cut off a couple limbs to take back, grab a couple of Grick tentacles for good measure, and you guys heading out now?
Yeah, I think there's one more room, wasn't it? We had to check out.
So there is the way in front of you, like compared to where you entered. Let's say the way you entered is behind you. You can still go forward more, and there's a tunnel to the left that the Gricks came out of.
Where do you think we should go, guys, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. We're pretty battered, beat up. I think we should retreat.
Just leave.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying just
Okay,
leave.
cool. We'll just make
Raynor
for the
needs-
exit.
Raynor needs to rest and you needs to rest, is what Petra says.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
you
need
guys
to
are
rest
just
as well,
gonna
okay.
take off, or are you gonna short rest first?
I mean, I can't do. I need to long rest because I'm already
Yeah,
at a
same, yeah.
disadvantage. So for
Okay.
us, I need to definitely rest.
Then,
We'll
so
head
you
back.
turn around and head out the way you came?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so you head down that hallway, you get to that room where you saw originally the Sturges.
Mhm.
They still seem to be perfectly asleep, which is a good sign that it's still sometime during the day.
Yep.
You turn left to the only other path that you can go down. You walk down out of that room, and you get to a fork, and there's a left and a right turn.
We're heading right for
Okay?
this one. 'cause
So you
out.
get to the fork, and you turn right, and you walk down, and it leads you back into that dead end room where
Oh
you,
yeah,
where you
that's
guys
right,
found
yeah.
all the claw marks on the wall.
yeah.
God damn it, Toby.
Sorry, my bad. I've been beaten upside my head. I meant to go left at that one. My bad.
Okay, so you turn back around and you walk back to where you were. So now the path goes directly in front of you or to your left.
Directly in front
Right
of
on.
us.
Okay, so you walk down a little ways and then the path goes directly in front of you, or it goes to the right.
I think it's to the right on this one.
Are you guys going to the right?
Well, we went one left and then one straight, wasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, this one's one right. Yes.
Okay, so you turn right and you walk a ways further. You come across a familiar sight. Directly above you, there's that tunnel that goes almost straight up. And you continue walking past that. You get to the first room that was there with the child's drawings in a circle.
Cool.
And a little bit further along, you finally make it to the exit of the under quarry.
Mhm.
You come out around that big rock. It's late into the afternoon. It's not nearly evening yet, but it's later in the afternoon as you come back out of this quarry, and you're now at the bottom of the quarry, which
Cool.
means we need to go back to this map.
Then I guess we'll be heading up the quarry
Okay,
to head out.
that is going to take 3 hours of hiking.
Yep. Cool.
It is now 6 o'clock at night.
All right.
It's just about sunset. The sky's getting darker. What would you like to do?
I think we head back to the House of Ill Repute and rest up for the night, and then go
Yep.
to the church during the day tomorrow, first thing in the morning, to give the reward to him.
Okay, is
Are
that the
you
plan?
asking or are you saying?
I'm
I would
asking.
like to rest, sleep, and then level up.
Well, okay, you're the only one that's gonna level up. I don't level up
Neither
unless
do
we're
I.
getting
I
unless
level
we're
up
getting
too.
unless we're getting some XP for something.
And we
Did you
just
not
got
get
12.
XP?
We just got 12,000 XP. Look at your bar.
Yeah, I'm on 2675.
He is 5
Oh.
XP away from leveling up.
That's why I didn't know if we'd get XP for doing anything else.
It's
so.
I am
because
on
they.
2.
It's because Amaranth and Tuni weren't here that day that you guys dealt with the wolves.
Yeah.
So they're slightly behind on XP.
So when I level up, I click level, and then it says you can gain a level in a new class if you DM the multi-class or something like that. If your
You
DM
don't want a
class-
multi-class. That's
So
an
I don't-
advanced player thing.
and then I just go roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then click
So we're
OK.
all long resting then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So you're all
yes.
returning to the House of Ill Repute?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I won't be taking any accomplices this time.
It
No.
asks me
Okay.
select hit point increase mode.
Yeah, so
Roll.
you want to roll.
yeah, I got 10.
Yeah, I don't think New and I can use our last sleeping spot, so we probably go with them.
Okay. So you all get back to the House of Ill Repute, as you've taken to calling it. And you walk in looking beaten and bloody at this point. And the mistress turns around with a big smile to greet you, and immediately kind of just her eyes kind of open up as she realizes the condition that you're in. And she immediately turns around and walks away. Goes and whispers to somebody, and you see what looks like almost medical staff come walking out. And it's clear that these people, generally help out around the town with minor accidents and things like that. And they just immediately come over and they start ushering you off into separate rooms to get some rest and to help heal yourselves.
Cool.
I have ability score improvement.
So anyone that can level up, now's a good time. Anybody that does not have a level up or does not want to, because I'm actually going to give you that extra 5 XP just so
But it's
everybody's.
more than 5. It's
25
25.
for us too.
That's fine. I'm just gonna set you to exactly 2700,
Okay.
which will
So
give you
remember
exactly a level up.
Remember those cantrips or whatever you like, mending, resistance, sacred flame, all that stuff?
Yes.
It's telling me I can learn all that stuff, but then there's also Toll of the Dead, and then there's
Yeah.
Word
Just
of
learn anything that you can or want to.
It comes up with this.
Just follow the prompt. It lets you handle all of that through the prompt.
Oh, I'm
If
liking
it
this
lets you do
improvement.
it, that means you're allowed to do it.
Wait. It's telling me I have ability score improvement.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means you get to add points to your ability scores. So you can increase, like, for example, your strength or something.
I know why I'm increasing my intelligence.
Petra got smarter after eating a Grick.
I'd
Yep.
go Connor Dex. Pretty sure he's seen.
Yeah, I like this new update because now it actually tells me what cantrips I can learn.
I get a new cantrip.
Yeah, Amaranth, is because we rebuilt your character inside a Foundry. If you import it from D&D Beyond, that kind of stuff is mostly handled by D&D Beyond, so you don't get all the linking.
Let's see.
If you build your character directly in Foundry, it automatically sets it up to do those things for you.
It doesn't really matter if I upgrade my dex, though. I don't get anything. My con I do. So I think.
Oh,
Hold on.
a thing popped up here for my stats.
Okay, what popped up?
It says 2 remaining. So I can put points into.
Yeah, you
stuff.
get an
think
ability score
this is-
improvement.
This, I think, is good. I can check the other things.
I'm guessing I would want to put up my wisdom.
Yeah, it's up to you.
We'll put. Let's
I'm
see.
gonna. I'm not getting a plus in anything other than con.
There we go. Level up complete.
And it says feet. What does that do?
A
What's
feat?
your feat?
Yeah.
You get an
can
extra
pick a
feat.
You can pick a feat or an ability.
Oh, feet
Score.
or ability score
Yeah, it's a
improvement?
feat
Yeah.
or an ability score. I picked a
Okay.
feat, for example, because I picked chef.
Yeah, that's what I wanted
Ah.
to do, not a freaking.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do ability score improvement. Level up complete. Oh, geez, I have. Whoa, my health went up a bit.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Don't forget to do a long rest as well to get everything back up.
I didn't take a hit in that fight at all.
Ah, good for some.
But she will take a long rest to get her rage back.
Yes, exactly.
I want to take a feat instead, but I
Yeah,
don't
every time
think-
they tried to hit her, they missed.
Yeah. So they stopped trying. Oh shit. 18 armor class now. Jesus.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
just to let you know, because I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, I don't want to take. I've reduced my ability score because I want to take a feat instead. I think. So I'm just
Okay,
looking at
you
feats and
have
then-
ownership over your character sheet. You should be able to modify that yourself.
That
just
no,
made-
that's fine. It was just more a case of just letting you know, so you knew what was
Okay.
what I was doing.
Alright. Now I should be able to have a little bit of a better chance at what is
Can
it?
you-
Investigation.
Can you revert a level up?
Can you completely revert it?
Yeah. Can you just like backstage it? I don't know if that's
I
possible.
don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, cool. All right, so you'll just have to look at the feats another way. That's all. Because when I leveled it up, it gave me all the feats from every single book on that option, which was really useful. Whereas obviously, Bex is looking at it from D&D Beyond, which will technically not give her all the feats unless she's got all the books access to.
Yeah, but I can just look in the books instead. So why don't
Okay,
you get
cool.
me the books instead?
There you go.
Area.
Now Petra's a little bit smarter.
Oh, she grew a brain cell.
Yep.
She's like, he's like, oh my god, she's thinking. Everybody duck.
Yellow and blue makes green.
Blue makes green.
Think of it as a coming of age. That's the best way I can describe it.
You're coming
That's
over.
like the literal way I can describe it. Like, not Petra. Zero and Defile know what I mean by that.
Okay, so everybody's sleeping through the night, etc.
Yep. Petra's just
What's the
she
cost?
passed out in the middle of the bed.
The cost
that
is
Raynor
2
slept.
gold per room. So figure out your arrangements, and it's 2 gold per room. So if 2 of you share the room, you can split the cost
I can't. I need to
or
stop.
however
doing
you
that.
like.
Why is it whenever I press enter, it brings it?
Because it's
back
whatever the
to
last
these?
thing you pushed, because still
Yeah.
has focus.
Oh.
So yeah, you need a top. I did the same thing. As you can see, I showed
Yeah,
on
hit
that.
tab or escape.
Or click off it.
Yeah, it's dumb. It would be nice if there was not that.
It's just doing how it was programmed to do. It's not dumb. It's just programmed badly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I literally need to roll a nat 1 now for my Constitution saving throws.
You are a nat 1.
No, it's like it's like I have like a 5, no, not even a 2.5% chance of getting a nat 1. Is it 2.5?
On a D20, it'd be 5%.
Well, no, because if I get a nat 1, it will roll again because of
Lucky.
You're
lucky.
lucky.
Yeah.
How many luckies do you get?
Well, you can only
I
get
don't know.
lucky one time in a row.
Yeah.
You can't chain lucky.
I don't know. I had
Yeah.
100. Oh, no.
Yeah, she gets 3
yeah,
luckies,
no,
but yeah. So the way that lucky works is
right.
if you
No,
roll
no.
a nat 1 and you get a roll again, and you have to use that second roll. There, you don't get to lucky twice.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2.5% chance of getting a nat 1.
Yeah. What would it be? Now it's gone from I need to roll a 4 to I need to roll a 1 or a 3. 1, 2, or 3 in order to fail a Constitution saving throw. Fun! And Petra
400.
just got so much stronger. Alright. But anyway. As Petra went to the room that her and Raynor are sharing, she kind of like pushed him gently to the side and was like,
Everybody should
taking
have
the
a
bed.
roll on their screen.
Yep.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
Diarrhea. Alright, so I'm guessing we all woke up and whatnot.
You've all slept through the night peacefully tonight. You can all reset your exhaustion levels back to 0. You've all had
Except
a
for
long
Windsor.
rest. Everybody should be healed and fully charged. It is now
Except for
6
Windsor.
a.m.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're gonna head to the church and
Petra's first gonna look for food. That is the thing she does when she wakes up.
she's gonna fart.
So she goes back down to look for the madam to ask where food is. Because even though she was directed to it, she does not remember it because she doesn't live there.
I'm going to go to Raynor and look at that coin.
Okay.
You can go on the way as well, but
Ah, yes, I show you the coin. The old coin.
Okay.
And I don't know much about it, so I was hoping you would.
Mhm. Yep, we put that on 0. You have to put 0.
What?
That was fine. Thank goodness. Okay, I will investigate this coin.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to see if I can understand it because we know it's the same symbol. So see if I can find any link to it, or even if I can try and remember something about it. Because I mean, I don't know shit.
Okay. Roll a religion check.
Oh no, listen, sorry. What's that?
I had no idea she was religious.
She's not. That's why this probably won't go
Ooh.
well.
That's why I'm far from it.
If you would like to, Zero, you can roll a religion check on the coin.
Okay, I'll do a religion check on the coin.
Are you religious? No, not at all. And it goes to show I'm not.
Okay.
14.
You look the coin over and you see that symbol on the back of it, and you flip the coin over, and there's a face on there, but it's mostly worn away. It's hard to see, but you recognize one of the words there that the hag had said, which was Tenebris.
Okay, so as I look at
And you recognize that the Tenebris has something to do with a period of history known as the Tenebris. Let me double check this real quick. I wrote it down. Hold on. I want to make sure I say this right. It is called the Oblitus Tenebris, which is a period of history where all religion has been forgotten.
Oh. Okay, so as
It's a period of history about 30,000 years ago where all religion was forgotten. Everybody, there's no record or any known recollection of history prior to that. That entire period of time is referred to as the Oblitus Tenebris.
Okay, so as I inspect the coin, I regale this to Amarth. What you just said.
Oh. Okay.
She's just like, yeah, whatever.
Mm.
I remember that time. Or wait, do I?
I mean, it's
She's-
good to know, but
She's like,
you know,
I knew that, obviously.
duh,
Who
like,
doesn't know that?
Shit, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. That doesn't sound good, but cool. I mean, you're the religious dude, so.
You're the religious dude.
I'm here for magic, dude, not for religion.
Okay, so now I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a custom item called
Yidis Kalidas?
yes, the Yeetus Kalitas coin. No, I added an item to your inventory called the Oblitus Tenebris coin.
Okay, there it is, yeah. Alright, so with that I guess we're all slowly heading towards the church, or is that a yes or no?
Nobody seems to be answering.
Yeah.
Yes,
They all
sorry, we're
died.
just trying to find. Sorry, we're trying to find the Warcaster, but it's not coming up on this thing.
Sorry, can I say what Toby's going to do anyway for the morning?
Yeah.
Toby would have gone down to find the mistress and asked if he could use the cooking facilities to help his group feel a little better.
Okay, so you come downstairs and you find the headmistress, and she looks you up and down as you're walking towards her and kind of gives a satisfied nod, saying that her team took good care of you and that you're all feeling better today.
Oh, yes.
And then you walk up and she, you'd say that you're looking for the kitchens, wondering if you can use them, and she goes, absolutely. And then the same girl from yesterday, she waves her over, and then she's like, take him to the kitchens. Correct? The kitchens?
Oh, please.
And
yes.
then she kind of just waves her hand, and the maid girl turns and walks back down that hallway you went yesterday for breakfast. Except for this time you pass the door that you had gone into for food, go one door past that, go into the right, and there's the kitchens. There are several staff members in there already working on various different treats and other things to eat. And
Petra follows but branches off back into the room with the food.
back into the food room. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so she kind of leads you into the kitchen, and in a very quiet voice, it's just like, here you go. And just kind of
Thank you.
nods a little bow and then like steps away and goes back to her duties.
I'll be making 2 little special treats. They're very sweet little biscuits. It doesn't take me long to do it. It just it's after I finish a long rest, I can make them basically.
Okay.
That's what I'll be doing for the morning bit, as it were, and then having some breakfast myself. So.
Okay. And we know Petra's gonna eat herself into a coma.
Yep.
Obviously.
Which means Constitution saving throw.
There we go.
All right. What else is everybody doing?
Can't hear you there.
We can head to the church, and while we're heading to the church, I'm gonna try and investigate my book and find out what's got to do with me.
Okay. Is that your? Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Petra eats as much as she can, and she feels strong.
Okay, so you're investigating the book, and as you do so, you notice that the pages are old and worn, but they're perfectly clean. I mean, perfectly clean. There isn't a stain on them. They're faded and they've started to yellow, but there's no sign of moisture damage or a single drop of ink or anything. Even though it's been rattling around in your bag, the pages don't have a single speck of dirt on them.
Very strange. I guess I'll try and write in it, I guess.
Okay. What do you write?
Hi.
Okay. So you write the word hi, and how do you spell that? Just H-I?
Yeah.
Okay. So you write hi with H-I, and then you watch as the ink kind of spreads on the page, almost like it's being watered down, and it just slowly spreads until it's just an ink blotch that fades away on the page, until the page is once again perfectly clean. And you don't remember what you wrote. You're sitting there like, I know I wrote something, but what the hell did I write? And so you're sitting there like, I wrote something, it turned into a blob, and then it was gone.
Well, what did I write?
Yeah, but what the fuck did I write?
That's so odd. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna write something again, I guess.
Okay, what are you gonna write?
Ooh. Let me just think of something like something that's I would do. I'll write my name.
Okay.
That's what I mean. That's what she would do.
Okay.
That's the trouble. Is that she's dumb. No, well, no. Let's think this through. Let's think this through. What else would she write in it? I guess she would just write hello again.
Okay, so she writes hello, HELLO.
Yeah.
And again, the ink spreads out as if it's being watered down until it turns into a fading stain that eventually just disappears. And the page is completely blank again. And you've forgotten how to say hello.
Oh.
Everybody has forgotten the word hello. It's as if the word never existed.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Oh no.
Okay, I think I'm gonna close the book. I'm gonna pop that back in my bag.
I mean, Petra just goes, "Hey."
Yep. Petra's fine. Petra can still say hey, but the word hello does not exist anymore.
At least until somebody else says it for her.
Yeah, until somebody recreates the word. Because the word does not exist anymore. It has been erased from every mind in the world.
Oh, damn.
Now, that is only in the current language that she wrote it in, which I'm assuming you wrote it in Common.
Yes.
Yeah, so anyone speaking Common can no longer remember the words hi or hello. The words just don't exist anymore. Amaranth just erased them from reality.
Nice. Good morning and salutations. I
Yeah.
wish there was an easier way to say that.
Good
Oh, well.
morning. Oi. Hello, governor.
Hello, Governor. You sound like you're from London.
You can't say hello.
That's
because
not
you just
hello,
said-
that's hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
but that's a form of hello. It
Never
just-
know.
What about elbow?
Elbow. Yeah, everybody just says elbow to say hi. They're like, this isn't, that doesn't sound right, but I mean, that's the closest thing I can remember. All right, that's it. Canonically, everybody says elbow instead of hello.
Petra just goes, "Hey."
Hi. Hey.
Yep.
Yep. So I guess we all head to the church,
Yep.
and so yeah, we make it to the church, I guess.
Yeah, so everybody goes to the church.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Okay.
a plan.
So you walk into the church. This is the first time New remembers seeing it. So you all walk into the
She was
church.
unconscious.
Yeah, she was unconscious last time.
Instead of climbing onto Raynor's shoulder, she climbs up onto Windsor's shoulder, whether he gives her permission or not.
She's just like, no, I'm climbing you.
What?
Accept it.
Come on, Apple. It's your turn.
Yep.
Let's see. What do we do? I use elemental attunement to spray mist in her face and tell her bad Petra. And then put her back on the ground.
It's like a little spritz bottle. All right, roll initiative. No. Yeah, so you walk up to the church, go inside, and pretty much as the day before. The preacher's standing up there at his altar. He looks to be writing in a book of sorts. And standing next to him, you see the ferryman. The very same one that you left down the river.
I don't think we can use that word anymore. I think it's homosexual. Man.
I say, hello, greeting. Or
No,
I should
you can't
say,
You can't say hello.
Elbow!
greetings there, the ferryman.
And he turns around and he goes, Elbow! How you doing? Oh, wait, no, that's not his sound. He goes, hold on. He goes, well, hi! Nope, he can't say hi.
Can't say hi.
He goes, well, hey! How you doing? I see you guys made it. Good, nice and safe.
Oh God, what have I done? What have
Yes.
I done?
We have.
Maybe writing it on the back of the page will bring it back.
Well, I'm glad y'all made it to town safely. I see you made it to the church too. It's a nice church, ain't it? And he kind of gestures around to the kind of cracked old columns and stuff, like it's some sort of grand cathedral.
Yes, it is a quite a nice church indeed.
And the preacher kind of waves his hand at the ferryman, and he's like, oh, "Hold on, let me handle this." And he turns to look at the group as it were, and he goes, "Welcome back. I see you made it out of the tunnels."
Yes, we have, and we found some things.
And one of his eyebrows raised for a moment, and then it comes back down, and he goes, "Did you find the villagers' treasures?"
Aye, we did.
And you kind of see a look of relief on his face. And two of the people that were in the church sitting off to one side in one of the pews kind of stand up and listen a little more intently. And he goes, "That's fantastic. If you could just place them over here," and he kind of gestures to this like desk that he's got off to the side, then we'll make sure it's returned to the proper people.
I'll take the bag of holding out from my thing then, and get over to the desk, and then just literally empty that bag of holding onto the desk with all the coin and the extra uncut gem.
And
Thank you, Brad.
he looks at everything that falls out on the ground and on the desk and everything, and he kind of furrows his brows for a minute. Then he looks at the book he was writing and he flips back a couple pages, reads it, reads the next page. Then he kind of goes back and forth between the pages. He goes, "There's about how much gold is that?"
I think it's about 1,300, wasn't it? Raynor?
I think so.
I think it was that.
He goes
It was-
over.
It was all the coin we had there.
He goes over and he picks up a couple handfuls and he counts it out. And then he you see him like counting and then looking at the pile and then counting again. And then he picks up about 300 gold and he turns around and he goes, "Here." And he hands the 300 golds back to you.
Okay.
He goes,
I will
he goes, "We were only missing about 800.
Ah,
So we don't
Well-
know where the extra came from.
fair
But
enough.
take this in good faith."
oh, thank you very much. There's an uncut gem there as well. We gave to you for helping repair your town a little bit as well.
And he kind of does this like forms a symbol over your head with his fingers as kind of a sort of blessing, and then he's just like, "Thank you. This will go a long way to helping rebuild."
That's okay.
And then the ferryman, kind of bouncing with excitement at this point, goes, "Hooey! Y'all are really something, ain't you? I heard Roseguard back in in the main cities looking for people to help with some shadow pointers or something like that. If y'all are interested, the ferry's running again, so I could take you right there."
What do you think, everyone?
I'm not sure we're done here.
We think two Zorn ran off a bunch of hill giants.
I don't think so.
I haven't found about the hill giants and why they ran away.
Hmm.
What, the dead hill giant?
Yeah.
Actually,
they
you
weren't.
did.
They weren't. We did.
Mhm.
We say we didn't, so we're gonna keep looking. No, we already found my keys, but I'm gonna keep looking just in case.
So is all the rest of the party here, by the way?
I'm there, yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
call-
everybody's
like,
there.
I-
Yeah.
Petra's here. That's all that matters.
I'll go around and give 50 gold to each member of the party. Then we should divide the.
Okay,
300
everybody
up.
add 50 to your sheets.
Okay.
And then hit tab.
Yeah, and then hit tab, not enter.
Shit.
Because otherwise it throws shit up in chat.
Yeah. It just put up the mace for me.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, the hill giants ran away not from the Zorn, but from Bobrix being resurrected and the dark magic and stuff.
Pretty
Uh,
much.
That's what
we
the hill
figured out
giants ran.
about that.
Right, because
Yeah.
the hill giants were in the goblin camp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll also show them. I'll bring out some of the monsters, like say all the monsters' arms and things, from my bag, and say these were the creatures that were decimating your town.
The
Petra
preacher
will also-
immediately recoils and kind of like jumps back, looking at the grotesque, dismembered parts that you've brought into his church, and he goes, "That's nice. If you could just dispose of that, that'd be."
Petra also
Lovely.
shows the Grick beak that she. that
She's
she
just all
grabbed.
proud, holding it up with both hands. Look what I did.
Yes, Petra helped.
Petra flexes her small muscles.
I kind of think
okay,
for...
cool.
Oh, you continue.
Well, big muscles because she can lift 210.
So yeah, I'll take the tentacles and things back in my bag then, because I'll try and work out a way to cook with them.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I guess we'll go to the ferryman then and go. What's this about? Some other job you have?
Are you asking the ferryman?
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
just asking about the job. I'm not asking for the whole group. I'm just asking about this other job.
Yeah, okay. So, he scratches his head and he goes, "Well, I don't know too much. I just know Roseguard said something about some shadow pointer thingies. Shadow toenails? Was it? I don't remember."
Oh, please
Uh,
just stop, please. Please. For the love of Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
Yes, we'll just go. Yeah, okay, I'm happy to go. But if it would stop your talk.
You do realise if
Petra-
we go, we're going with him, and he'll talk more.
If I can walk away.
That's fair enough.
Petra
can walk away
puts
from the
the
boat?
Grick beak back into her bag.
Yeah, do we want to go there? Do we want to inspect more of the quarry, or?
I think the quarry's more or less done, to be honest with you. So I don't think there's anything else around here that we can kind of do, is there?
Well, there were two unexplored branches in the quarry, if you want to go
Yep.
that way.
Mhm.
Or you can go on the ferry to Turlura, or you can ignore the main quest altogether and run off into the mountains to have babies with the elk.
What? Babies with the elk.
There we go. We got it.
Babies with the elk. Until we meet big purple anvils that fall from the sky.
Jay's gonna have babies.
No.
There you go. There's my nature check. Wait, no, animal head.
Oh, you need animal handling.
You go
check
up
as
there to try and hump the elk,
There
and
we
they
go.
immediately kick you in the dick. No,
All right, foreplay.
Windsor's been neutered by an elk.
Yeah, I think
Petra, knowing that she's eaten, not knowing that anybody else has eaten, offers one salted meat piece to Windsor and New.
You're like, oh, that's
New
thank
takes
you."
the salted meat and thanks Petra, and then just chomps it down.
So
Windsor tells Petra she can keep it. He's already.
Petra just nods understandingly.
And then eats it.
Yep.
It doesn't go
Despite the
back in the bag. It just gets eaten
Yeah.
Like a
immediately.
cookie. It's like a Cookie Monster eat as well, you know. Like,
Yeah, nom, 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 nom.
Now imagine the way the Monster Hunter characters eat. That's how Petra does it.
Yeah.
So
They just
when
whip
you-
it out in front of them and they go, and the whole fucking thing's
Yeah.
done. Yep.
it's like the Cookie Monster.
Exactly.
Except the Cookie Monster has crumbs.
So, Neo, are you wanting to investigate the quarry more, or are you happy to go?
I'm inclined
would be
to
a
investigate
question
the
for you,
quarry
Vex.
more, but
Peer
That'd be a
pressure.
question for you, Vex.
I mean, we could put it up to a vote. I don't mind doing that. So, who wants to investigate the quarry more?
Well, first of all, before we do that, when does the ferry next?
You asking the ferryman when it'll be back?
Painfully, yes.
He lifts up his fingers and he starts moving them in weird patterns. Clearly he's trying to count, but he's not very good at it. And then he goes, "Well, it takes a whole 10 day. So the 10 day is well, that's about and he looks to the preacher for help, and the preacher goes, "He's here every 10 days." And you can tell by the exasperation, he feels the same way about this very country halfling
Bumpkin.
this
Mm,
very
dimwit.
bumpkin halfling. He feels about the same way that Amaranth does towards him, which is just exasperation.
It's
so the real
tiring.
question is, assuming we go back into the quarry, because do we honestly think that two of those creatures that were digging the holes that I don't remember the name of,
Zorn.
Zorks, were all that was there causing the whole issue for this entire town?
More than likely, yeah, because they're using my knowledge of Zorn. They're basically like thieves, but they just like to hoard like shiny objects, basically.
Yep,
Hence the
precious
uncut gems
metals and
coins.
gems. And they can
they-
essentially swim through the ground,
Yeah,
and they can smell precious metals and gems from, I believe, 120 feet?
Yeah.
So they basically were coming up through the ground and breaking into warehouses and stuff from the floor, grabbing the precious metals in the storehouses and people's homes, and then having to tunnel back down to take the metals with them.
Okay,
Okay.
but assuming we go back into the quarry,
Mhm.
we would then miss the ferry, and if we would then either have to wait for
Yeah.
the ferry to come back to go to that city,
Mhm.
For a full 10 day,
or
yeah.
or find another path.
Or go make babies with the elf.
So that's the real question: is how would we get there without the ferry?
Mhm.
Same way you got here without the ferry. You walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk.
How long would it
find-
take?
That'll take like double the time.
It'd take more than double. If you were to walk back, that would take. I don't want to lie to you, so let me pull up the map so I can give you an actual accurate timeline here. If you were to walk, that is roughly. Well done. Uh, 10 days. That's about 300 miles, so about 10 days.
So
Oh,
it takes the same amount of time walking as it does actually getting on the ferry. So the ferry's actually the same speed as someone walking.
Well, no, because the ferry is going to leave and come back in that 10 days.
Ah, so the ferry's double the speed. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I'd suggest the ferry. I mean,
Yeah, nothing bad ever happens on a boat.
nothing bad happens ever when you're walking necromancer.
Petra just kind of gets tired of the group and just walks out of the church.
She just
Towards
walks
the-
out, just goes and sits on the ferry.
Yep. She goes and sits on the ferry.
And she just waits.
Yep.
Well, then I think that's the decision been made.
She is not walking 10 days.
It's like someone's got little legs. She doesn't walk anyway. She just sits on the back of your shoulders. I don't know what she's moaning about.
I start walking towards the ferry as well, but I'm doing this weird thing where I put my hand up and then I kind of look at it and I'm like, I'm thinking about something. Like kind of like your greetings, like just waving your hand thing. And I'm
He's
looking
trying to
at my
remember
hand.
how to say hello.
I'm like sitting here. Well, there's a story to it, but someone has to ask me the thing.
Okay.
Petra just kind of looks at Reynard. The hell?
Yeah, is that what you're saying to me?
Yes.
Well, I was looking up in the church and the sun got in my eyes, and I was like, wow, the sun's really high. And then I was looking at somebody and I had my hand up and they were waving their hand to me, and I said, hi, sun's hi? And I'm kind of like confused here because is that. It's weird. It's almost like when I'm saying greetings to somebody. Isn't it?
Just like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
The other person was like,
Petra just
the other person
Petra's
like
just-
looked at Raynor and looked up. Looked at Raynor, what the fuck are you talking about? Crazy man, and turns and walks away.
I go,
Petra
wait,
just-
Petra, hang on a second. I need to test something.
Petra
I just look at
looks
you, put my hand out, and I say hi, and I wave.
Petra puts her hand up reluctantly and goes, her brows furrowed and goes, hi.
I think we're
Raynor,
on.
I know you. Get on the boat.
Get on the boat.
I get on the boat, and I'm like, hi. Greetings. Hi.
Yeah, and this is high HIGH now.
I guess
Raynor
we'll
has invented the slang high HIGH.
As in some
I guess-
kind of creative way of saying hi to somebody.
So canonically, high is back. It's just nobody's going
Yeah.
to understand
Wait.
you guys for a while.
I have a legitimate question.
Okay.
Did writing those words in that book also erase those words from like every other book in existence? Because
Nope.
somebody's gonna stumble across that shit and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Nope, it's
I
not
mean-
erased from writing. It's erased from memory. So you're
Yeah.
gonna look at the book and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" HI, like, did they fuck up? Is this a typo?
He?
Yeah, he? What the hell is he?
Penis?
And he said he. We don't know what he said when he said he, but he said it.
He there? What does he there mean?
And then people are gonna look at a dictionary and go, "Oh, that's what that means."
Yeah, it'll take a while, but the word will recover.
So
When
it's
people
helpful.
figure it out in literature, but it's going to be like how we don't say thy presence anymore. We'd say your presence. It's the same to them. It's some ancient word that nobody uses anymore.
There you go.
Okay,
So
so I think
we're-
we're all guessing going out onto the ferry.
Yep.
Petra is, and she dragged
Yeah.
Raynor along.
Yep.
Literally
Before,
demanded him to get on the boat.
before we do, I'm gonna try and see if I can get some more rations and stuff like that, because it's gonna be at least.
Petra
a
still
5-day
has
trip.
bread and salted meat. Actually, hold on.
Well, good for you.
Well, I'm
Let
gonna
me- I'm
get.
gonna Rid of that. There we
Could I go to the general store and get some cooking utensils, please?
Yeah, you're more than welcome. So you go to the general store, and what cooking utensils are you looking for?
Just standard cooking utensils, ones that I can take along with me on travel.
Okay, yeah. So you
Sweet.
go into the
It's
general
Like a
store.
little
Awesome.
little cook pot, Neo. and
I've
some
taken away
flavor.
some meat and bread. Sorry.
Yeah, so you go to the general store, and you see that same nervous store owner sitting there, kind of shifty behind his counter, rubbing his thumb,
Mhm.
practically rubbing it raw at this point. And he sees you come in, and You tell him, you're looking for cooking ware, etc., some utensils to go with it, and he just goes, they're over there, and he kind of points you to this corner where you see just general pots, pans, things like that nature. It's not a particularly wide selection. It's all, general houseware that you would find in a moderately poor village. Not necessarily a poor village, but lower class for sure.
Yeah. Cool.
You can see a price tag that altogether everything you need would come out to be about 1 gold piece for everything. Also, that's the
Yep.
15-minute timer, so we are down to the last 15 minutes.
That's fine with me. I'll pay a gold for that.
Okay, subtract it from your sheet. And he kind of stops rubbing his thumb and he looks up and he goes, thank you for helping the town.
That's okay, my friend.
And he just kind
Glad
of,
we could be of help.
he just nods a little bit to you and then goes back to fiddling with his thumb.
Yeah, I've added it to my sheet.
Okay.
All right, new serial killer just dropped. It's that guy.
The next
mean-
murder mystery. Kill him! No.
I thought
Petra,
you
sick him.
Get him!
thought you was BBG.
Yeah, he's the BBEG. You caught it.
Damn it.
That's it. That's the whole campaign, guys. Congratulations. You did it. You caught the BBEG.
Yep,
Yeah.
I clocked it. I win. What do I win? Do I get like a million XP for working it out?
Actually, you get to delete your character sheet because it's over. We're done. We're
Oh,
actually
okay.
never playing D&D again, ever. No.
Yay!
You won D&D. Don't ever play again.
Petra,
No.
the
No, now
fact
no
is-
one can ever play again.
Yep,
Ever.
no, it's been
That's
beaten.
no one on the planet.
Yeah. Somebody wrote D&D into Amaranth's book, and it's gone.
It's gone. That's it.
Amber,
No
what
one
have you
knows
done?
I don't know. What did she do?
Petra looks at Raynar and says, "Wait here. I'm gonna go get them." And she goes and tries to look for New and Windsor.
I thought she
Okay.
was hanging out on the ferry.
She was, yes, but she's getting impatient.
She's gonna go drag him by the ears. She's like, ferry, now!
Yep.
Okay, so everybody's jumping on the ferry?
Yep.
Yeah, now I'll jump on the ferry.
Okay, so everybody jumps on the ferry. It takes a little while to gather everything and for the ferryman to get there, making it about 8 a.m. He shows up, jumps on. There's a couple extra things loaded on behind him, and he shoves off from the pier and starts heading down the river. And that's where we're gonna stop for today.
Sounds good.
I feel like that's a good place to stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody goes to the bow and runs.
So for the last couple minutes, does anybody have any questions, comments?
More
Anything like
tentacle
that?
creatures jump on the thing, and we have to fight them again.
I guess you'll find out.
I do have
Also-
one thing.
Hmm?
Sorry. I'm trying to add the feet Warcaster, but it doesn't show up on here.
Okay. It's probably not on there. I can manually add that.
Okay, cool.
So
Tony,
I'll handle
Let's see.
that.
Check see if you can pull it from the compendium.
I tried to, but it doesn't come up on the compendium.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
she
import
has-
it from
she has four-
Plutonium.
Yeah, she has more compendium access.
I'm still fucking stuck on selecting a goddamn cantrip.
Right,
But,
would you ask Toby something?
no, I was saying Toonie.
Okay, me. Yes.
Yes, you. So I'm just wondering, why did your wife suddenly zoom in on the tentacles of the graboids?
Oh, okay. It just took about me while I'm right here. Okay, cool. That's fine. No worries. I'll just
Shh, Bex, we're talking about you. Be quiet.
I know. I know.
Is
that's
she
fine.
into
No.
hentai that I
We
don't know
established
of?
this earlier. You're not Toonie's wife. You're his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I was girlfriend, yeah. Obviously.
And she's into bukkake, so that
Oh,
was why.
bukkake, right. That's where that came from.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
we'll-
now
you know
have
what?
Warcaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
I'm going to take off. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Good night.
Bye.
Have a
To
good
the
night,
rest
Jen.
of you, though, Any comments about the story so far? Any concerns?
I am loving it.
Okay.
I like it. There's a lot of fighting. That was a lot of fighting.
That was
Yeah, that
that would
was-
not have been possible with our previous session lengths. That took us 3 hours to get through that whole dungeon.
Yeah.
That whole like thing was like, oh yeah, no, this is great. Fucking rock
One thing-
monster things show up and like legitimately
now that D&D is over, it's Monster Hunter time.
2, 3, 5/8 of Mew's health in one hit.
Yeah.
You're lucky it wasn't an adult one. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, an adult one would have killed you.
Yeah.
So can we call that campaign the quest for Bukake?
Zoe, what I hit you with, an adult can
Yeah.
attack 4 times.
Is this the quest to find the meaning of the word hi? Apparently now. Because I fucked up not just once
Yeah.
or twice.
Hi and hello. If you would have if you would have put your name on there, we wouldn't know what to call you.
I would have known who I was.
Yeah, but the entire world wouldn't know.
You
who-
might remember your
That's the
name.
real question. If a name is put down, does it just erase the name and thus people don't know what to call that person anymore, or does it just completely erase all memory of anybody named that?
It's very, very, very close to what my backstory is, so we're not gonna say anything.
She has the death note.
Yeah, you
Oh.
write a name and they die.
Yeah, I must admit, it was nice having this longer length because it was a
Yeah.
case of where we got to do a little bit of the role play at the start, and obviously role playing going into the dungeon. Then we got to have that fight, which was a nice, decent long fight. You know.
Yep.
I'm glad that they weren't real Zorns because when you said then they popped out, I was like, oh, well, we're fucked.
Yeah,
I was
and
the
there
one
was
literally
accidentally
right next
3.
to them.
Oh my god, when you moved over there and stood right next to the invisible one, I was like, she's gonna cry. She's
Yeah,
gonna fucking
because
cry.
just let the other people know, Zorns they kind of have like
Zero.
they have like over 70 odd hit
Monster Hunter?
points as a standard.
Yep.
So yeah, they're fuck hard.
Yeah.
That's why I was a little bit like, well, we're gonna die now. And then when you said that they don't look as big, and I was like, okay, thank God she's turned them down a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I balanced them. I was like, I want to use Zorns for this quarry,
Which
but
makes sense.
I don't want to murder everybody.
Well, in one would if it was just a natural one, that would have just like murdered the entire party in one
Yeah.
go because
Yeah.
it would have just ripped us apart.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, like I say, from my perspective, it was really good because it was nice balance. Like, I think the combat flowed quite well.
We
I like
just
it.
have to put all the tanks in front, and by the time they die, hopefully me and Amaranth will have killed the thing.
No, you and
Oh,
Amaranth would have run away.
Petra's pretty hefty now.
Okay, maybe I would have killed the thing. Amaranth would have ran like a bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amaranth
maybe
would have
Amaranth-
survived, is what you're saying.
Yeah. You know what? She didn't survive this long by being a sucker. She knows better.
Listen, I'm just saying, if someone farted Amaranth's general direction, they put her down on 1 HP at this point. Knowing your
Petra-
armor class.